goodness.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my gosh. It wouldn't be right if we weren't having to do stuff last second. Now Streamlabs wants to open.
Don't worry about that. Do your thing.
Okay.
All right. If you're watching this playback, just skip to about a minute.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, that's Streamlabs acting crazy. Okay. Oh my Lord. And it always had, we've been ready since like, I don't know, well before now. I promise.
All right. I see a couple people coming in. So
Yes,
y'all got the new link. We're about to update the link on the
my
post
Instagram.
now. And then.
Oh Lord. Sorry.
You know?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
Hey everybody. Welcome to our live.
Did we miss a week?
Kamari. Yes, we did. We're a little late. Oh. Hey Kamari.
Ebony wanted to watch Ari live. And she just
That's not why we
That's
late.
why we
Trust
late.
me, it's
Ebony
not.
was trying to watch Ari. We could have been tested this.
Hey everybody. Hi Dorothy. Hi Raining.
Who else was watching Ari?
Why does this keep like changing
colors?
Yeah.
Because the auto thing is on.
Oh, maybe we
change it.
That's fine. I don't really want to mess with nothing else.
Dorothy, what up?
Hey, where's my little? Oh, you didn't plug me in.
We were busy doing other stuff. I told you we wasn't focused because Ari.
Hey Tiffany. Hey Maureen. Hey RL. Finally, yes, it's been 2 months. Thought y'all blocked me. More like you blocked us. Where you been? Hey everybody, if this is your first time joining our live, I'm Ebony of Ebony's Curly TV. This is my husband, Lex of MP.
Good Lord.
Anyway, oh yeah, hey Isis. Oh yeah, I gotta finish doing introduction. Yeah, we gotta work on an introduction. I do natural hair videos, naturally curly hair, as you can see here on my channel, and every other Wednesday at 8 o'clock on YouTube. Me and my husband Lex, we do a live together. Stop looking at me, making me nervous.
Because we're on the live.
Oh, RL says working, trying to avoid a heat stroke. Yeah, it's been really hot. I was just saying to him the other day, like,
that's him without.
It's crazy. It's crazy how it gets so hot right at the end of the summer.
Tiffany, I can't remember if we shouted you out. Marine, I think we said you.
How come I'm not working?
It's hating on you.
It's not working. I need both, you know. Hey Bree, hey Latasha. Let's see. Turn this down. Hey SM. Oh, thank you. Latasha said we look good.
Look.
It's still not working.
I'm so good. How's that song go? You ain't listening to me. Listen, when you get a host for something, make sure they listen to you when you talk. That's the key.
I look fly. I look good.
Thank you. What are you watching?
This is an ad. I'm letting it play.
Emily watching a whole other thing. She don't care about
us.
No,
I gotta.
That's all right. I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all. We can talk.
Don't forget to like the video as you guys are making your way in. SM said it's not working like the second Nintendo plug-in. I know what's going on. 15 folks here. Let's run the likes up. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. It helps us a lot with our ranking on YouTube. And you know, with 17 people, we gotta be number 2 at least. Hey, let's say, yeah, we miss you guys too. I was excited to do this live tonight because I think the last live that we did, it was for Amazon, which it was fun. It was actually a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be.
Getting better at it, getting more comfortable with it.
Yeah, more comfortable. And but it wasn't like our laid back, you know, casual live like we always have. So this is nice. Hey, African gal. Oops. See, that's why I need my thing. You gotta fix it, Alex. This is your product.
We're on live. You talking about I was thinking in my head already, dang, my product broke. And you over here like, this is your product, it don't work. Hey, this is my first little creation. And apparently it stopped working this week.
I don't think it stopped working. I think something just isn't plugged in right. We got to change this lighting thing. It keeps getting dim. You said it's on some sort of auto.
Right there. You just went away from autofocus. Unclick that.
Oh, okay. Now let's see if that works. Hey, Benita. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Terry. I got my iPad right here, just so I don't have to keep stretching my neck.
It's not. Where's the Logitech? I saw it do it again.
And it's freezing.
There it goes. Whoa.
What are you doing?
That's what was doing it. This was auto too.
Oh, okay.
Is that better or a little darker?
Yeah, that's better. Just leave it. Right. Let me see how it looks on here.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, Kesey. Long time no see. It's these two. I gotta remember it's these two. Hey, Leah.
Maybe it's the cord.
It's freezing. Look.
Oh, probably because I was messing with the thing.
Let me know if it's
freezing on
y'all end. Hey, Ebony.
Yeah, if it continues to do it, then we got
it. Oh, thanks, Yaya. It's a wash and go. Yeah, we look a little orange.
You can change it.
Let's make it a little bit lighter, like more natural. A teensy bit.
All right, how's that looking?
That's better.
All
right, Leah, let's just leave it. Hey, Brianna, how's everyone doing? Let us know in the comments what you guys have been up to. Are y'all sad the summer's almost over, or are y'all ready for the fall? I'm ready for the fall. I've been ready for the fall.
On her end. Thank you.
Oh, good. Auntie. Thank you, Thea.
That's my aunt Thea too. Make sure y'all say what's up to her.
Southern gal.
What am I drinking? Beer.
And out of a big old soup mug.
I wasn't trying to look like I was at somebody's cookout, so I put it in a mug.
Just so you guys know, this is.
Go ahead.
This is one of Oprah's favorite things. One of these mugs, my mom sent them to us, and I eat ice cream out of here. He eats oatmeal out of here, and then he put a beer and a half in here. What else? Anything can go in here like that you want more than just like a little mug, but not a huge bowl. You know, this is good for something like that. It's good for soup too.
But when Ebony has to stop drinking, I'm gonna stop drinking.
Lex being incognito.
I was trying, but yeah. When is that?
Whenever everything happens. So, like, if you guys don't know, me and Alex are currently in the middle of IVF procedure. So right now we're in like the in between stage where we're getting the genetic testing done and waiting for the next cycle for the embryo transfer and everything, but. It's just, we don't figure out everything until our next appointment. We do our consult, which is basically like a teaching session where they tell us everything that we have to do. So I found out I had to take more shots. Well, at least that's what I've been told from someone else who's doing IVF. And I'm hoping that was their situation and not mine. But I don't think it is. I think everyone has to take these shots.
The doctor ain't say nothing about it.
Oh, actually, she did. She did back in the early appointments. I just forgot about it because it was months ago. So yeah, actually, I do have to take more shots. So I don't know. Hey, Tamisha.
These gonna be butt shots though, so we might get the little BBL action. No,
what?
Just put an extra shit. If you get one shot, you might as well get the other one. We might as well, you know what I mean?
Listen, you know what's funny? I was watching old lives because I wanted to figure out a clip for our Instagram post or whatever. And I got to the part where we were talking about BBLs. Remember that? Because you showed the video, all those women lined up at the airport, and I was just going on and on and on about how dangerous they were. And at the end of it, I was like. So as y'all can see, I have a lot to say about the topic because it's because I'm watching myself like, dang, I'm talking a lot.
Thanks, Tiffany. Sending prayers.
Thank you, Tiffany. Thanks, Terry.
Oh yeah, Terry.
Yeah, African gal. I'm not normally afraid of needles, but apparently these needles are like longer and a little thicker than the ones I had to do for the egg retrieval process. So I am a little bit nervous.
Oh, Tamisha, what's up? You don't gotta ask. We say what's up to everybody. Tiffany, yeah, you need. I don't know how you doing it. AC broken? Man, we're just chilling.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, I'd be at his door every day.
Whew, see, that's when I would take. I think I told RL this on one live before, where I take a spray bottle of cold water, spray it all on my arms and legs, and let the fan blow.
Yeah, you do that.
Oh my gosh, it feels so good whenever you're in a crunch or a crunch.
A heat.
You know, in the bad, a pinch.
Oh, I got you. You're right. You got it.
And you at least have a spray bottle. Do that, because I'm sure most times when people don't have AC, they gotta have fans.
I can't sleep in heat.
Yeah, I can't, and that makes me go to sleep at least for a while, and then I'll wake up because I'll get hot again, and I'll spray myself down again and go right back to sleep. I'm telling you, it works, and it feels so good. Thank you, Leah.
I don't do needles either.
Yeah, he doesn't, but he's okay with giving them, which I'm glad, because I couldn't imagine. I can't do it myself. I'm glad he's like, I don't like needles for me, but he's able to give.
I can stab you with a needle.
That's so weird, though. I can't. Pray for me for Friday. Going back to the dentist for gum surgery. Did the left side last week. This week they doing the right side. Oh no, we'll definitely do that, Terry. Are they like cutting your gums back a little? My sister had to have that done when she got her braces off. They wanted more of her teeth to show.
Wow, yo, some dentists be doing some personal stuff, I feel like.
But her teeth, they end up looking good though. They said her gums were overgrown, so cutting her gums back.
How do they know?
They dentists. That's their job.
What does it mean though? Like,
because I'm sure there's like a certain percentage of gum that is, okay or acceptable to cover your tooth before they're like, okay, we need to cut some of this. Because tartar flag gets cut up.
Remember, I went to the dentist and they were talking about how long my teeth were?
Yeah, but they can't do nothing about your.
I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is, what are they going to say about I need to pull them down a little more?
No, you can't pull them down, but you can cut them back.
All I'm saying is, it's not the same for people's mouths. That's what I'm saying. I think dentists, man.
Hey, T.O.
Any of y'all actual dentists, I need the truth. I think people
I'm telling you, because they don't want gum. They don't want plaque and tartar to get caught up under there. It can damage your teeth over time.
Okay. But still, like, whether it's up high or down low, it could do that.
No, if it's up high,
she got her gum cut,
chance.
right? She got her gums cut up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So stuff can still get in there. And now you ran out of gum to even cut off.
Boy.
All right.
Tamisha says, "Can you say this in Dutch?" No. I have no idea.
I want to say it. Where's it?
It's right here. Just look here. Terry said that laser hurts like heck.
Oh, nah, I can't say that.
The next time you do a live, I will ask. So wasn't July making it a year since you started your live, or was it June? But either way, I wanted to say congrats. Oh, thank you, Ebony. You're right. We completely forgot about that.
Wait. To me, I'm sorry, I'm on this Dutch. I'm sorry, I want to know.
You don't even know how to speak Dutch.
That's my point. So look,
hold on. Talk about something different.
Tamisha, can you write out how it's written in Dutch and then write out how to say it phonetically? Because maybe that's what's confusing me. I'm feeling like, I guess that's probably the phonetic way to say it. I'm trying to learn a new language. You trying to hold me back.
That's what the problem is.
She's been trying to keep me basic for a while now.
Anyway,
she ain't trying to give me no chances to go step out. Just keep me basic, huh?
Are you finished?
I could be wearing.
We need to celebrate our year of lives.
Louis Vuitton and all this stuff, but she hold me back. Look, I still say Louis Vuitton. I'm probably not even saying it right.
RL says orthodontists are the scammers. I'm mad they pull so many teeth just to give me braces. They did that to your mom.
They did that to
my mom. Anyways, but no, I've heard people always complain about the dentist. That happened to this one girl I used to work with. She had the tooth missing on the side, and she said a dentist pulled it. I don't know, maybe it was an orthodontist. I don't know, but she said they pulled it and it ended up being for no good reason.
It's 2 years.
Yes. We should have done something, but I completely forgot.
I did too.
Wow. Well, thank you guys. Say congratulations. See, she wrote it again, but I still don't think you're gonna know how to say that.
I was gonna say ik hoe van jou, but I want to.
You saying with a French accent or Spanish?
I'm saying it exact. Ik, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what I would think.
HOU.
Ooh, I guess
that's what I just said. Van.
I'm not.
I'm just saying.
I don't know how to Say it.
I'm probably saying something anti-Semitic. Don't get us messed up on here, Tanisha, playing around.
Benita said, yeah, we got to celebrate next time. Yes, we did. I remember the first live too, African Gal. That was, man, I was so scared, y'all. I was so scared of doing lives. Like,
Yeah, I don't know how I got her on here.
Me either. I don't even know what the deciding factor was for me to finally be like, okay, let's just do it. I don't really remember. But I know he had a lot to, but I don't remember like what it was that you said, or maybe, you know, whatever sparked in my brain. I don't know. I just know that
nothing ever sparked in your brain. You just didn't want to do it. The whole time when we hit live, you didn't want to do it. At the end is when you were like, oh.
I do remember it was a Friday night. We did it, and I remember feeling like, wow, what was I so afraid of? And I do remember everyone being like, you're taking too much time reading every single comment. You don't have to read every single comment. And I was like, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah, she definitely conquered her fear.
RL said, congratulations. Cheers to years more to come in the podcast of the journey ahead. We should do one. I just don't know what we would talk about.
Just do your own podcast. You got it.
I don't want to do a solo podcast.
Be like the boy off of Malcolm in the Middle, or the Middle.
The Middle.
Yeah, you know the little boy.
Brick.
Yeah, you had that
podcast on fonts.
Yeah, you could do yours on something.
No, crazy. I'm too scared. Like, no, I won't say I'm scared. I'm not scared of that. It's just more about what am I going to talk about continuously with no reply, no one to bounce things off of. Thanks, and also be confident that the people listening are appreciating this. Like, I listened to Amanda Seals' podcast, and I was just like, she had sound effects, she had noises and just things. And I'm like, this feels like a lot. It's because she's alone.
It's just radio. I think that's why it's like sounds simple to me. I think you could do it.
Tamisha said you did a great job. In Dutch, you say, I guess, go ahead, get on.
There you go.
I know the double A sound got to be an aw sound. That has to be an aw sound. Tamisha said the podcast will be awesome. You could do an episode a month. That's a reasonable enough commitment. Yeah, that is.
Go ahead.
The both of us. The both of us. What else was I going to say? Because you know, DeVal and Kadeem, I said Kadeem, like Kadeem Hardison. They do a podcast, but they do seasons. So like they might do 4 months at a time or something. I don't know. I just know that it's a specific amount of time. And then they're like, next season starts in September or June or whatever.
Tasha said she's gonna listen to your podcast. You got a listener already. Go ahead. They already said they'll send you the topics. Go ahead.
But I need to talk to someone. I need to.
Go ahead and find a co-host then. That'd be better. You find another co-host, people see a different dynamic of you, not you with me.
Vicky and Cam do want to. Yeah, Victoria's Logan. You don't know her.
That sounds like two people I don't want to be like.
Her name is Victoria, but that's her name.
Here like, oh yeah.
I know. That's her name on Instagram, Victoria's Logan. But yeah, they do a podcast together and they talk about.
I can name people that do podcasts too. I ain't doing one. I didn't turn it.
So Benita said, I said, y'all.
At my
dang it, these buttons are too sensitive.
No, at my studio, we deal with a whole bunch of podcasts.
Yes, African guy said, y'all know I'll be listening to the podcast. I may be one person, but I'll be tuning in. There you go. When you start the podcast record so we can see it too. Yes, I would love to be sitting there with our little mics coming across here.
Get out of here, man.
It is gonna happen.
I'll set it up for you. I'll record y'all.
Who's y'all? Who am I gonna do this with? Alyssa does not. She's got other things happening right now. She don't have time for this.
I'll hit her up. Let's see if she wants to do a podcast.
Don't hit her up right now. No,
this is an important issue. Everybody's wondering what's going to happen.
Don't put her on the spot. Alyssa is his sister, by the way. If y'all don't know, don't put her on the spot.
I thought you wanted to know,
Alex. Do not do this.
What? It's a quick question.
Oh my gosh.
She probably won't even.
Yeah, she will.
Oh look. Anyway,
we got you. We'll be listening. Thanks, T-Mom.
Listeners, people gonna tune in.
Oh, maybe she's asleep.
She's not asleep. See, she's
Yeah, it
not
is kind of late. Maybe watching this. That's why she's not answering. Hang up.
She's just gonna call.
Putting her on the spot.
No, when she calls back, we're gonna find out what the name of their new podcast is.
Latasha said I can start by myself. Now, see, Alyssa did a podcast. She's like, I guess, in between episodes right now, but she does a solo podcast, and hers are really good. But I don't feel like that's for me. I just don't feel like I have all of that in me to talk for. I would at least want it to be 20 minutes. And I don't know.
Team, I will not. I'm not that guy.
Hey, BB. And yeah, T-Mon, there he going back. So, what you think of?
You know that's not me.
I know. But yeah, what if we got a really good advertising?
It is literally
camp or deal, and they're like, but it's only for the two. We want a couple. We want a black couple.
Then I'm gonna be like, you know what? I got another package to sell you. I'm gonna sell something else.
No, you won't. Why are you? First of all, why don't you tell them why you're so against doing podcasts?
I don't like podcasts mostly because it doesn't. All right. There's two reasons, but the most important one is the arguments that I see go down.
Well, between us?
No, with every single podcast that we record.
But we're married.
Even worse.
And we do this successfully.
There is a third party there. I feel like we're all in this together.
Oh, you know what would be good?
What?
We could do the podcast with the live, and like make that an extra special thing. That way we would have them as well as,
Even with this, Evan, remember I was like, we have segments. That's how we started doing Am I the A-hole? That's how we started doing it. I don't want to do just a podcast like where we're just talking aimlessly.
No, we would have topics.
Aimlessly talking about the topics. Talks are topics. Shut up. Don't do that.
African guy said, y'all be sitting with the mics, drinking wine with neon lights and with incense burning in the back.
There you go. That wine is going to be what winds up making us go head to head.
RL says the Curly Experience or the Ebony Experience would be a dope name. Oh, I like the Ebony Experience.
Yeah, it captures the soloness of the podcast.
I will volunteer, but I have a few TV projects I'm working on, but it would be dope. No cat. I forgot you work in TV, RL. I would be interested to hear ideas. You can do it, Ebony. You love to talk. You sound like my mom. My mom sometimes will be talking about stuff. Like we were talking about the Housewives of Potomac yesterday. And
see, and you got more opinions. You could go ahead and do that.
And sometimes she'll be like, Ebony, you just talk and talk. You don't let nobody else have a chance. Speak up then. Stop playing with our emotions. I want to be a guest on the live. I'm shy in real life though. That's okay. Lex has a great speaker voice. You do, and you know how I feel about your voice.
I saved this voice for work. I can't be.
Put your little praying hands down. So humble.
Remember God saw you do that. All right. Remember God saw it. Y'all saw it too. Put my prayer hands down. That's what's wrong with her. Pray for her.
Don't forget to like the video, you guys. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, because you might think you subscribed, but maybe you haven't. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. The podcast will be work. Yeah, Benita, it is going to be work. I agree. I thought about that.
I thought about that. Yeah. You know what? And I got the little mic arm downstairs
for us.
No, just for you.
For us. Hey, Marla. That's Alex's aunt, Marla. Her husband just celebrated 30 years of marriage. 30 years. 30. Oh, is this backwards?
Excuse me. And yes.
No, it's not. See, it came out right on. 30
Why
years.
Is this backwards from that?
I don't know. 30 years. They're celebrating 30 years of marriage. Congratulations. And his grandparents just celebrated 60 years of marriage. So why you look at me like that?
Hitting that button.
Yes. I don't know who ripped it. I was gonna check next door to see if they dropped my package off at the neighbors when I got done walking my dog, but along my path, I see my package ripped on the ground. Whoa. What is wrong with people?
Wow, you got a ring light app?
Camera. I always say ring light too.
What is the light? Why do I keep saying light?
A ring light is a ring light.
Oh, I'm like, it still don't sound wrong.
You're saying it. Yes, Leah, congrats on the continued marriages. That is crazy. Your grandparents got 60, Marla and Richard have 30. I wonder how long we'll be married for.
Dang,
no, like
that sound bad.
60 is a long time.
Yeah, you'll probably be out there. I'll probably be on my second
like
one.
a week.
It's like, I'm not getting married after. You it, boo. You it.
I'm so mad because it was a package that included my cosmetic mice powders. Oh, so I can start my business.
Oh.
Well, maybe you can contact the what's it called? The people, the supplier, the company, and let them know what happened. Maybe they'll send you out a new package. I would at least call and try.
Like somebody ripped it. Heard this one before. Nah,
because I always think someone's gonna be like, too bad, so sad, but they might be like, okay, fine, you'll send you a new one.
Hey, Miss Leon Lovelies.
Hey.
This is.
Thea and Mark got 13 this month. Oh yeah, 13.
He is gonna write her.
Hey. All these August weddings. This is like
our bad.
This is like y'all November birthdays in your family. Everyone got married in August. We got married in October. Man.
I was about to say I didn't see you in here in a minute.
13. Wow. I think we could easily make 13 because we're already about to be at 6.
You need it, right? Amazon will always replace.
Yes,
sure.
They will. Man, I swore up and down someone stole Alex's Christmas gift that I got him. It was this little pocket beat maker that was about this size, except a little skinnier. And I was like, they never sent it. Oh, no, I thought they didn't send it. And then I thought that someone stole it because I saw someone on our Ring app knock on our door and then just leave. But he didn't. But he didn't say anything. He didn't leave a note. It was someone we never seen before. It was like a random neighbor from down the street, I guess. And I was like, he probably has our package, did the fake out. Oh, ding dong. Oh, no one answered. Let me go ahead and go back home then, and took our package. So anyways, fast forward. This was around Christmas. Fast forward to maybe like March or April. I was cleaning the closet and the Amazon package was still in the closet and there was his little beat maker.
Congratulations.
It was so little I missed it. I thought that it didn't come. And I had called Amazon.
I was hurt. That was the only thing I wanted to.
I called Amazon saying, someone stole it, and we sent the email to our HOA people asking them, has anyone seen this? We think someone might have taken it. Just be on the lookout. Everyone's like, oh, sorry to hear that. Meanwhile, it's in my closet the whole time.
It's Leon is with child and having a baby boy. Do you have any names?
Congratulations.
Do you have any names you have in mind? Or y'all have in mind?
Oh, thank you, Marla. She said, y'all are so funny. You're going to last for a lifetime. It's the family business. Love. Yep. I'm having you read that on a baby boy. Oh, Christmas gift 4 months late. Yeah, I felt so bad. Because Amazon even asked me, they were like, did you double check with your neighbors? Did you ask around? I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I? I didn't say this to them, but I'm like, of course I asked around. I'm not just going to assume. But I guess some people do. Yeah. So they sent me out a new one.
I think I told y'all last time Ebony tried to make me admit to basically stealing from Amazon on the Amazon Live. I'm like, what is
that? Wasn't stealing. That was their mistake.
Yes. And when you catch it, you're supposed to send it back as a good Samaritan.
To be debated.
Anyway. That's to be debated. That's what, listen, you're slapping my prayer hands. You're debating being righteous.
Thank you, Benita. Those of you who like my hair, I know that sounds crazy.
I'll be selling it at the end of the lot.
I'm going to be posting a video on the products that I use tomorrow. I just had to finish filming today. Because normally, y'all know I don't come to the live with makeup on. But I've just finished. I had to do part 2 of my video today. So the video will be up tomorrow evening. So just look out for that. And you'll see the products that I used. I will contact the company and have pics. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. Because I remember there were a couple times we got packages where it was like, what is that beeping?
Oh God.
There's some random beeping in our kitchen. I don't know what it is. I think it's the stove, but there's nothing displaying on the stove like an error code or something, or there's nothing flashing. So whatever. Anyways, oh yeah, like the packages will be like sitting in a wet spot. Maybe it rained or something. I'm like, my stuff better be all right sitting in here in this wet box. I give up on my hair. Don't give up on the African guy, because you have some good product too. I still have a little bit of the I forget what you called it, what it's called. Like it's like the hair cream, the butter. I still have a lot. I have some of that left. I use that a lot on his hair.
It's not a smoke detector battery, I don't think.
No, because that thing is like a piercing.
Yeah, this was like a dull.
And it's in the kitchen. Like I stood in the kitchen, just waited because it beeped a couple times. So it's gonna beep again, and it beeped around where the stove is. So I'm pretty sure it's the stove. There's nothing else over there except the microwave, and the microwave. It ain't. I don't think it's the microwave.
Latasha, if you knew how much she hated smoke detector battery beeps, like that's her.
I can't sleep.
Nemesis.
And
no, not ours. I'm talking about in the videos.
When people post TikToks,
I don't hear the end of it.
Actually, celebrities. Oh, change your battery.
I think Cardi B had a little time.
Every time that girl posts a video in her house,
it's like she times it. Like she waits. Like, all right, it's gonna come in like 30 seconds. All right, we'll talk now.
It really blows my mind. Like, how do you just let your battery just beep all day every day? I don't understand. It really annoys me, for one, and number two, what if there's a fire? Like, you need to change your battery on top of everything else. Your safety should be coming first. That right there. Like, I would hate for my battery to be beeping for a week.
They're not being safe.
Well, that, and of course it's annoying. You can make a video where I got to hear you talk and the random chirping.
No, it's annoying, and I got to hear the random chirping. And this bit of it is you thinking about safety.
But just imagine,
because you wouldn't care if they took the battery out and there just was no beeping.
Well, I wouldn't know that their battery was dead. I wouldn't, there would be no way to know. But I don't understand. Like, just imagine your smoke detector been beeping for a week, and heaven forbid there's actually a fire and you sleep through it because your battery wasn't changed. Like, that's so crazy. I'd be like, it's just my luck.
African guy, you gotta get a step ladder.
Yes, Anita, it's unsafe. Tiffany says, Amazon replaced my hairbrush, but my $80 boots, they said, were sold out. Oh, did they give you a credit at least? A pet peeve. I'm gonna hate when my battery goes out because I can't reach it. And that's what he said too. About maybe that's why Cardi B and other celebrities don't change it, because their ceilings are like 100 feet high. So they probably have to call someone to come and change it. But you're going to have to give me another option. Like, I know you here to change it. Yeah. No, we don't have a coffee maker.
I mean, we have one. We just
it's a Keurig. It's in the cabinet, unplugged. So
it's a Keurig?
Yeah.
We have a Keurig in here?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Now, because there was a small period of time where I was drinking coffee probably 4 or 5 times a week.
Bags, what up?
So I had a Keurig. But hey, Bags. I got there.
I didn't
forget. They've got money and leverage to have it done ASAP. No excuse. Yeah. Or like, just don't put my smoke detector. If I have 20-foot ceilings, maybe don't put my smoke detector all the way up top. I don't know. Figure out something else. Because if my smoke detector goes out, my battery dies at 1 a.m, I don't want to have to wait until morning to call and have someone come out. That just is too much.
Giovanni, Wendy, what up?
Hey, Wendy.
Said in certain states, the fire department comes and changes it.
What?
I would like that kind of service. That's serving.
Do they bring the batteries with them? Because
well, you're gonna have to hand that over that little battery that
9-volt batteries that cheap.
Not even uses them anymore. How come they don't have rechargeable ones?
I know. I don't know.
I know.
Cardi B is a millionaire. She has no excuse. I know that's right, Terry. If it's too hot, things can burn before the smoke gets that high. Good point, T-Mom. See, there's just like so many reasons. Oh man, I'm into record Married at First Sight.
Are you about to do it right on the live, ain't you?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Because I've been waiting on this episode. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow. I'll watch it tomorrow. Have you guys been watching this season Married at First Sight though? They do? Mm-hmm. I've seen some on the walls. Yeah, Devin, that's a good thing because like I said, you shouldn't have to have it so high up in the air because you're right. Well, T-Mom is right what she said about how things will be burning and burning and burning, and finally the smoke gets to the smoke detector. I can't reach my recess lighting. They have those yellow soft white bulbs, and I hate, but I hate, and they're over the stairs. How I'm gonna get to them? Yeah, that does suck. Maybe you get one of those light bulb changer things with the extender pole, but I don't know how those work because we got one for your mom, and I couldn't figure it out. So we just use the step ladder.
That's that as seen in TV. I don't know why I like that aisle as seen on TV.
The aisle?
The aisle, like when you go into the store.
Oh yeah, because it's like it's everything that you see on TV.
And it's like, I'll never use this, but look, here it is. Scrub daddies. Now we got
Scrub daddy. The scrub mommy is the best. Of course, the scrub mommy would be the best one. Y'all remember the batteries that you could test on the side to see how much juice? Yeah, you have to squeeze I be squeezing
so hard to make it go up a little bit more. I know it ain't that good.
What kind of technology was that?
It's probably dangerous. We probably shouldn't have been squeezing no juice out of no battery to see if like what's inside is. That's crazy. Like
it was like a mood ring.
That was a legit toy. Like I had nothing to put the battery in. I'm just checking.
I would always check it just to see.
You know this thing at 100. So cool. Boy, you ain't used it.
Oh, Beck said she watching. You behind 2 episodes? How, girl? I could not slow down.
Fingers and thumbs bruised. Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Giovanni says they sure do bring the battery.
Finger about to melt off.
What?
Never say whole finger about to melt off.
Yes. Terry, it comes on Lifetime.
And there's a whole bunch of stuff that just left and I forgot.
Yeah, like nobody even checking for them until random moments like this. Like, whatever happened to such and such?
I think we talked about it before. You think they were gonna bring back the seatbelts that slide up on you?
They were too ahead of their time. They open the door and they open with the door.
I still want one. Just like when I was a kid, I swore I was gonna get one in my car.
Me too. I remember going to dealerships with my parents, and that was like a selling point. Yeah, the automatic seatbelt. Mm-hmm. They were so hard. Speaking of things being really hard and difficult to push, it was so hard to push the piece. To take it out, like the automatic one. Like if you hit to clip it, you clipped it up or down. Yeah,
that you clipped. It wasn't the top.
No, like if you wanted to disconnect the automatic one, you had to like squeeze it really hard. Yeah, you could. But I think they got rid of them because they were like a safety hazard.
Yeah, Terry said almost got choked.
Yeah, a lot of people, I guess they would malfunction or maybe they got in the way of airbags.
Oh no, they were functioning the way they were supposed to. That's the problem.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was ahead of its time. And can openers, they weren't ahead of their time, but they fell off.
Like electric.
Yeah, electric can openers.
I think people still use those, baby.
I think it was the sound of them. It's so unpleasant. It's like I'd rather just do this manually, and it takes 3 seconds.
My grandma Jackson used to have them. I used to love it. And she had one like it was on the wall.
Oh yeah, it would be under the cabinet, and it would attach under the cabinet. You could stick a can up there, and it would spin itself. Everybody had one, and then all of a sudden they disappeared. Like what happened?
I'm thinking, were they expensive?
No, I don't think they were.
I don't get it. Why would somebody
no more than a toaster or blender? Like you needed a can opener, and electric seemed like the way to go. I mean, how about the windows you had to roll down with the handles? Yes.
Hey, some of us had cars with those. So I mean,
yeah. When I met him, he had. Hey. But your car was nice though.
It's not about that.
He had a late model Chevy Cobalt. It was like the same year that we met. It was like a current year.
It wasn't.
He just didn't have.
Cobalt.
I said Cobalt.
You said Cobalt.
Either way,
check the footage.
It was
y'all rewind 2 seconds and come back.
Late model. It was current. It was a lease, so it was new. Yeah. But he just didn't have any automatic locks or
No. I didn't get the automatic windows because I had air conditioning. I had automatic locks. I was not reaching over.
I don't think so.
No, I did. I remember because my only reason for saying all right to that, first of all,
air conditioning comes in those cars though at that time,
right? But that's why I was like, I don't need the windows because I'm gonna just control it with this. And I knew I was gonna have tinted windows. Anyway, my car before that had broke down on the New Jersey Turnpike. So I had to get
my story.
Yeah, I had to get a car then to get back to school in Baltimore. And my grandfather, who, if my aunts are still in here, they all have car stories about him, will talk you into getting something that will not be what you'll be proud of as a car. Anyway, point being, I had to take what was on the lot, and that was the only thing in my color, in my whatever style that they had.
He always mentioning and breaking down on that term.
Because that put the pressure on me. That changed everything.
It's like if I was he talks about at least once a year. At least.
My auntie, listen, because I wouldn't have got a Cobalt. That's not my dream car. Like all them years I had that other car, I would have definitely with a Chevy. I'd have got a Charger or something. Like I'd have got something crazy. I like muscle cars, but I had no money. So I had to get what I could get. I ended up with a Cobalt. It was nice though.
I had a Ford Focus.
Kinda.
And both our cars were black too.
Kinda.
They shut up.
Terry One of our cars was clean.
Yikes! I had a Datsun, aka Nissan now. Oh, Nissan used to be Datsun. Because I've heard of Datsun, but I didn't realize that used to be Nissan. Excuse me. So true. Boot camp stories.
Telling you.
As old folks would say, Lex, it took you from A to B. Yep.
And that's what I was cool with. I was cool.
Burping.
It wasn't as bad as it could have been. I'm not going to lie. You should have seen the things they were trying to get me in. I was like,
what else? What were your other options?
Remember? Not just used stuff that was on the used side. I was like, listen, I can't go back to Baltimore like worse than what I came. Like that's
Datsun.
Crazy.
Yeah, Datsun. What was I saying? Datsun. I knew that was wrong.
I was thinking I wasn't gonna call you out.
You should have. I said it so many times.
Terry don't love you. I thought you were gonna stop. You just kept going.
I had a red Thunderbird and thought I was all that. I remember my 5th grade teacher had a Thunderbird, and I thought that was so cool. Like I just thought that the name Thunderbird was cool. His car was red too. I just thought it was a cool car. But yeah, my first car was a Ford Focus. It was black. And I remember my parents took me to the used car lot and they were like, we were thinking about this car for you. And it was a what's that little car? Not a Metro.
No.
What is it a Metro? Geo Metro, yeah. It was a Geo Metro and it was like red. And they were like, we were thinking about something like this. I was like
Debbie, you gotta relax.
Google it. Who made Thunderbird? I don't think that company's in business anymore. Thunderbird, not Chevy. Dang.
My first car was a Mitsubishi with a slippery transmission. It took me 50 seconds to get it up to speed. Like people used to stay cutting me off.
Like, dang it, move out the way. Ford Thunderbird.
Yeah, Terry got it up there.
Yeah, just in time.
Right.
Mitsubishi.
My first one was a 89 Honda Civic. And it had power lock and power windows for your information.
How did that go? How did you go from...
whoever got that 89, that's why I was saying I can't go that far back. But anyway, whoever got that joint 89 was balling.
But your Cobalt was really nice too.
No, it
was a 2-door. It had tinted windows. It was all black. Yeah. It was a nice car. It was nicer than mine.
I knew somebody had a Geo Metro Marla.
Yeah, Geo Metro. And could beat me to the corner running down the street. Yep. Yeah, my parents showed me that. It just looked so small. And I was like, I don't want this. And I'm like, at least let me get, because I didn't even really want a Ford Focus. But when I saw that Geo Metro, I was like, oh, this Ford Focus looks awesome. Let's go with this.
My mom had a Geo Metro too. I didn't know that.
That's so crazy. That must have been a really popular car.
How they go out? I mean,
because I think it was popular in the 90s, right?
But if everybody had it like that, you would think they would still be
still around in some form. Yeah. No, I think because a lot of these other car companies like Kia, Nissan has the Sentra. Like there are these cars that are a little bit bigger than the Geo Metro, but still in a more affordable range.
My car was old as hell when I got it. Let me see.
Y'all got me out here looking up all the cars. No air, manual windows, the worst. Thea had a Festiva. That is so crazy. Who made a Festiva? Am I saying that right? It was a Festiva.
No, that's a hatchback. This is literally it.
I could just hear that car humming.
First of all, it wasn't that loud. this is what I had to drive to high school in. It was tinted out.
What color was it?
This color. This
it
is
was?
it. Yeah.
Wow. And
Actually,
when like did you get that car?
It was more like this.
When did you get your Cobalt? Because we met in June. So when did you get your Cobalt? Like before school ended for the year, or right before you went to China?
No, it was in the middle of the school year. I just went to Jersey for like a weekend.
Oh yeah, because you said it was cold when you was stuck on the turnpike.
Freezing.
Yeah, okay.
Me and B thought we was gonna die in that car. I was a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. That was the first time I thought I could die off the weather.
That's why it's always important to keep a blanket in your car, like emergency kit.
I was
I know you're a college student.
Yeah,
I know. But
a young man. I'm not running around with a blanket in the back of my car.
In the trunk,
You can't. And plus, having little like life hack things in an old car make it look like you expect
ready.
This. Yeah.
Listen, but when the time comes, you'll be happy you did all of that. Who had an Oldsmobile Intrigue? I remember those. Intrigue. Dad, these names. Intrigue.
I know, right? They thought they had them.
I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. I think, and then after I had my Ford Focus, I got a Honda Civic, a white one. That thing was beautiful. I love that car. Honda Civics are really good cars. I think they're good first cars too, because they're good on gas, they're safe, they're good quality cars. I'm just a fan of foreign cars versus American. Like I have Jeep now, which is good because I think some American cars are just good, period. Like Jeep and Chevy. But like that Ford Focus I had, no. And then on top of it, I wasn't really taking as good of care of it as I should have been, which probably contributed to that. But it just wasn't. Devin, my first car was a 2015 Corolla.
Remember the 300s?
Yes, Devin, I see why you love. Oh yeah, the Chrysler 300 because they look like Bentleys.
Everybody had them.
They did something with that. They did. They were like, got one, because everybody. I remember my uncle pulled up in a Chrysler 300, and we were out there looking at it, getting in it. It was just like, whoa.
Dang, that might be. I remember every time somebody got a new car, we go to my mom's house, and it'd be parked out front, and we'd all check out their cars. That's so crazy.
It's funny how people just do that kind of thing. Like it's no one told us that's what to do. That's just what we do.
Yeah, like, new car, hit grandma, call everybody. Guess who got a new car?
2007 Honda Accord. Yep, good car. I had a 2007 Honda Civic. I still want my pickup truck. Buick.
I think I kind of want one too. Cadillac. I remember when I was younger, I thought, who gets a pickup truck? But now I'm like, this thing makes a lot of sense. And I didn't know they were as big. Like some of them are big. Like
that's true.
Seat, I didn't know all that.
Only thing about you can't really recline, and it makes me feel weird. Like I can't. Like I don't even really want to recline, but I would like the option to. Oh my gosh! But anyway,
what about Hummers?
No, I never liked Hummers.
Have you ever been in the original Hummer?
I've been in one at like a car dealership, but not like I knew someone with one. I just remember getting in it on the floor model one. I was like, this feels dumb.
I had a neighbor that had one. Man, this thing was like a plane cockpit, like all the buttons.
Yeah, and stuff. And everything is real high up. Like it just felt weird to me. And I heard that they're horrible on gas.
Oh yeah, it was. But he told me like it had a button to where if like a tire went flat, it'd fix it.
Yeah, I did think that was cool. Yes, Tiffany, you get a pickup, then everybody gonna be asking you to help them move. Absolutely,
that's true.
Absolutely. I never liked Hummers either. They no longer make them right. Yeah, I think you're right, Kamari. I don't because of the environment.
But them little Hummers went crazy. Everybody got them when they got smaller ones came out.
The H3s.
And even the 2s.
Or maybe it's H2. I knew it was some
I was
number.
about to say, if there's threes, that must have been real small.
It was some number, and I remember being like, great. Now anybody can feel like they can get one of these things.
And they did.
I live in California and see so many different cars. Saw a man driving a hearse around, and he had what in his car? Beat in his car. My dream car, African gal, I want like a Land Rover, like whether it be a Land Rover truck or a Range Rover.
This one more time.
If we gotta hear about the turnpike every year, you're gonna hear about my dream car.
First of all, anytime you keep trying to bring up my
this is my story, my survival story. My dream car is a white G-Wagon. Oh, Devin, I looked up how much those things cost. I think they start in the hundreds. But either way, if I get a Land Rover or Range Rover, I'm gonna be leasing it. I'm not gonna buy either of those cars. I'm leasing now, and I love that. Like, I love the fact that I can be rid of the car in just a few years, or I can keep it. Like, I like the option to choose or to to switch it out or whatever. Suzuki Samurai. Hey, Tangela. I never heard of that. Suzuki Samurai. Yeah, look that up, please. Yeah, I got to get a nice big car for those 8 kids. Girl, nobody having no 8 kids. It's gonna stay a dream. Yeah, Devin. I looked it up because I was actually interested in it too. Like, I'm just wondering. I'm curious how much they are, because I just really like how they look.
Okay, so you want the one with the back on it or without the back? No, it makes a difference. That's why I'm not going to show you until. I
want the new Bronco, not the little one out now, but the one that's coming out.
This is the old one though.
I got to, Latasha.
I don't know if they got new ones.
I know it was something like this. And that's because Tandra live in Hawaii, and this makes me feel like this is a Hawaii thing.
I'm going to show y'all. Don't mind the family.
What they don't. Don't mind the family.
Guys.
Yeah, what kind of, is this a movie picture or
I don't know.
Like a trailer poster?
That's without the back.
Yeah, I feel like this is a Hawaii car.
This
like,
is without the back.
You want to be exposed to the nice weather. Aston Martin. Ooh.
Aston Martin music.
Hey, Janice. Hey. Oh, Tangela said that was her first car. Oh my God.
I thought so, because I was like,
you know what, Tangela, you probably about to be like, how do you remember this? But I remember, was it red or something? I just remember being in the back of it when I was a little kid and like flicking people off in the traffic.
You know, when we did that, Thea had a was it Volvo or something? And it had the little backseat that faced back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tangela is my cousin, by the way. I used to go with her all over the place when I was younger. And I remember being in the back of what I always thought was a Jeep, but I guess it was that Suzuki.
Do they make any more cars where the backseat faces?
No, it was so dangerous.
Not only was that dangerous, it was crazy because we were just staring at drivers and stuff. You know how uncomfortable that must have been for them?
I know. That's very weird. You just back there like
staring
with a straight face.
Shivaya.
Hey, Shivaya. I don't see her name. I used to flip people off in the back of the school bus. Rollover cars back in the day. I was, Shivaya. I was.
I don't think I have a dream car.
I've seen someone driving the exact Jurassic Park car. Wow.
I'm trying to get one of them. Whatchamacallit though?
I thought you
Tesla
did.
Trucks.
I thought you did have a dream car. You like Maserati?
Yeah, but it's not like a dream car.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie.
What changed your mind about it?
Nothing. I still want it as much as I did. It just was never a dream. Oh, I can't wait to get a like. It never was that. You never seen me like go to a dealership and just look or anything. I don't really care.
I don't really care.
Yeah, I want something sporty, 2-door coupe.
2-door coupe.
That's what I look for.
Yeah. What color do you?
But my Tesla truck would be silver. That's the
that
only
thing
color
looks like Back to the Future.
I just want something that's like different, and that just looks different.
I don't like that because then people be looking at you while you on
Good,
the
they're gonna be looking dead at the tents.
They be driving, trying to see,
and won't see nothing.
My dream car is a Lexus. Sorry. What's 180K, Latasha? That G-Wagon? It's like, no. But I think the G-Wagon is around like the low 100, Maybach.
Oh, a green Volkswagen Beetle. That's not bad.
Crazy expensive.
That makes sense.
Oh, African guy said she really wants a green Volkswagen Beetle. I used to work with this girl who had a green. It was like a lime green Volkswagen Beetle, and I remember we used to have to carpool to the other office sometimes for meetings, and we would get in her little Beetle, and I would get in the back because I was the smallest one, and I feel like the windshield was right. I'm like, if anything happens, I'm dead. Because I'm probably going to either go through this windshield or something's going to be coming through.
I don't really care about the Tesla cars. I don't really like Elon Musk. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like him at all.
Oh, yeah. He's a little bit eccentric.
Not because he's eccentric. I feel like he's a head.
Oh, gosh.
That's why.
T-Mom said she always wanted a red convertible Beetle. Too bad Popeye's Beetle wasn't a convertible.
Yeah, nah. That's far from that. Richard had a Beetle, too.
Oh yeah, his is black, I think.
But why don't we do Am I the A-hole?
Yeah, that's what I meant to bring up earlier.
I have no idea what these are. You got some anyway? Mm-hmm. Why the hell you make me waste my time reading?
It's not wasting time.
It was a waste of time to me.
Now we have extra.
This is why y'all don't have a podcast.
Terry said, I used to love Corvettes, but not as much anymore. Why not?
I know you probably picked some long ones too.
No, I did not. No, don't read mine.
I'm gonna read yours. You read mine. Here.
Okay. Well, I only have 4.
4? I only want to do like 3 this long.
Okay. Well, then I'll do one and then you do one.
All right, here.
But
you don't get to choose.
I do want to choose though.
Ebony, come on.
Wait, let me see. Okay, read the titles first, okay? Before you just click
any one you want, because that's how I play. Let God choose. I know you don't like. I'm gonna say I know you're gonna pick the first one.
They're way too low to the ground for me. Oh, okay. Anyone that had a geometrical really knows how to drive. I believe that. Oh, hey, Miss J. Hey, sorry, so late. Had some severe weather warnings. Oh, yeah, be careful with that. Make sure you all plugged in, charged up, just in case.
First one might not be good.
See?
I don't know, though. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Am I the A-hole? Oh, and by the way, you guys, if you're new to our live, Am I the A-hole is a segment that we do where we read people's situations and they give us a title. We'll give you guys a title. You tell us right away if you think this person is the A-hole or not. And then we'll read the scenario. And then afterwards, we'll see who wants to change their answer. So first one is, am I the A-hole for refusing to remove a scary welcome mat from outside my door?
Oh, wait. Yeah, we had that.
I'm going to read it again. Am I the a-hole for refusing to remove a scary welcome mat from outside my door? A geostorm. I don't think I heard that. She said that 2-door was crucial.
Did you say how they got to answer off of the type of person? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, you give a yes or no first, and then we read the scenario, and then you see if you change your answer.
All right. See much of nope. Nope.
Your door. Am I the a-hole? Oh, hey, Aaliyah. Hey. Am I the a-hole for refusing to remove a scary welcome mat from outside my door? Nope. 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 All right. All right. Everybody's saying no. Okay, we're going to go ahead and read it. I live in an apartment complex. I was never really familiar with any of my neighbors as I pretty much kept to myself. A friend of mine, as a joke, got me a welcome mat with Pennywise the clown from the movie It. It's kind of a 3D mat that shows you falling into a hole with Pennywise waiting at the bottom. That sounds really scary, but really cool too. I should specify that this friend recently passed away, so this mat is somewhat sentimental to me. That's weird though. He just passed away. You feel like you've fallen into hell.
Listen.
Oh,
I didn't think about that.
I don't know if I could have.
It's just a gift. It wasn't what he didn't know he was gonna die. They gave it anyway.
That's even worse. Like, I mean, he shouldn't know, but it's just weird. Like he died, and it's like
I'm sure it was already out as a doormat before the person died.
Yeah, but it's different when you give it to someone and then you die.
Girl, continue reading.
I got a knock at my door, and it was a woman who lives in the same building as me. She asked me to change my welcome mat because it scared her kids. I told her it was given to me by a friend who passed away with sentimental value to me and closed the door. She complained to the leasing office. The manager called me. I told him the situation and asked him what lease clause am I violating. He was tongue-tied. I said, tell me which clause I'm violating and I will remove it, and hung up. Am I the A.O.? She gonna come out there and gonna be gone.
That's what people in the comments were talking about.
Yeah, be civil.
So people in the comments were saying like, just bring it inside, and then other ones was like, I bring it inside just because I'm be worried somebody's going to take it.
Bring it in because you still need a doormat right inside your door, I believe.
Somebody said they should put it in the bathroom. Yeah, Karen alert. I can't.
Just like that lady came to that woman's house and was like, I don't like your Tigger flag.
What?
Yeah, you know how people wave flags outside of their houses, and
yeah.
She was like, the American flag is fine. I like that one, but
so we got to do the flags you like.
Yeah, she's like the Tigger flag. She's like, I just feel like it's tacky. You know, we have rules, and she was like, but there's no HOA. She said, yeah, I know, but we have policies, and she was like, no, we don't. She was like, that's fine. You know, you don't like it, but I do. So have a good day. It probably does look really cool at night, Kamari. I'm so not changing it. Yeah. Oh, this is an apartment hallway. I just assumed we were talking about walking up to someone's porch. Girl, bye. My mat is gonna stay there. I'll have the Ring camera.
Right.
And if they think I'm going to the police. RL says, am I confused? It's a 3D doormat. Do I have that right? If so, if I were a kid, it would come up missing on GP. Nope, leave it at the door. That'll keep the kids from being by the door.
That's a good point. That should keep it moving.
I know. It'll be like, don't go on level 2.
That's actually a really good point.
I'd put it in the entryway to the kitchen or right in front of the oven. Yeah, I would just move it inside. But at this point, it's like it's principle. You don't want to make people feel like they won because they're being bossy and, you know, just unfair. But
and it has sentimental value.
Yeah, all of the above.
Honestly, that's why I would want it inside so I could see it more often, I would think.
I would much rather no one steal it versus me trying to, like, you know.
Yo, Ellen, I want to see the mat too. I know.
Why don't we Google that?
Yeah. Do you got my
Look it up. It's cool. It's a little scary. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I got it. Yep. Ellen want to see the mat. She better sit her kids down and have a long conversation with them. Baby, it's just a rug. It's not real, Johnny. The kids will get used to it. I've seen it multiple times. Oh, now that's cool. And it's about to be Halloween time.
Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all.
That is really cool.
Oh, there's another one. All right, I'm pretty sure it's this one.
Oh, yeah, whole. That does look very 3D.
Turn, boy. All right. Can y'all see? Is it? It's like a glare.
With that, they get the idea.
Yeah, you get the idea. He's down there.
That is really cool. Can't they just put up a poster of Pennywise elsewhere? Well, it's the mat. It's her that her friend gave her. She wanna.
Yeah, you can see that.
But it's still strange because it would just it makes me think of hell. When that friend died. It's just, I don't know. But I like this kind of stuff anyway, like all that 3D stuff that looks like, but it's not really. It's kind of like a mind game or whatever.
If anything, it's going to make them kids a little more fearless after a while, and they conquer that fear. That's a good thing.
All right, want to read one now?
Yeah. All right. So wait, are they the a-hole?
Oh yeah. So what's y'all's final vote? I don't think they are because you can't please people all the time. Like it's not.
And people have different personalities.
Because when it's Halloween time, everybody does what they feel like doing, no matter, because it's Halloween and that's the reason. That's good enough. So I don't think she's the a-hole. I do think she should just pull it inside because I feel like someone's going to do something with it. Someone's going to steal it or ruin it, like spill something on it just to be a jerk.
This one's long as hell. No.
Which one was that one?
Going too far. And you went too far. Look at this.
Oh, but that's a good one.
Oh my God.
I'll read it. You don't got to read it.
It's not about the reading. It's about the wasting of time. Say, nah, I got you. You want to read this one?
Yeah.
Me or you? Because
I can read it. Because I was
going to read it. But
RL says, it's about setting precedent at this point. Move the mat. Then it'll be the music is too loud. And you're taking too long to bring in the groceries. Keep them on GP. Yep. All right. Am I going too far with my punishment? And this person's talking about their child's punishment.
Take a seat.
This is really good though. I read the whole thing. It's not gonna feel long.
Oof. What time is it?
Shut up. It's 9:06. Am I the a-hole for going too far with my daughter's punishment? Let's see what y'all say.
Oh yeah. So answer that. I think already no.
Okay.
They're probably not. But she did do a lot of explaining, so yes. Yeah, I think she's wrong. As long as that was, they know they did some stuff wrong. There's probably some explaining going on.
Got some explaining to do. African girl said maybe. Mo says, yep. What did she do is the question. Yeah, but you got to answer now. Then you can change after. Probably so. That's hard, but I'm going to say yes. Why not?
Yeah, I'm with the yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you have to ask a lot of times, maybe it is. But I feel like it's going to be hard for me to punish our kids. My dad did a good job of sticking to his punishment. Even I wish he did a worse job at it.
Why do you think it would be hard?
Because you have to like for example, if your kid is going to, I don't know, an amusement park for their friend's birthday on Saturday, but then they get in trouble at school on Wednesday. But they've been talking about this birthday party for weeks, and I can't wait to ride this ride and do this and do that. But now you got to punish them, and you don't want to take away a happy moment from your kid, but they also have to learn their lesson.
You know what that's like? When you murder someone, but you got a party to go next week, and then they try to lock you up.
Same thing.
Like, nah, you messed up right before it. You're bad. Like anyway.
All right. My daughter's 13 now, and she loves TikTok. She's on it 24/7. If I didn't make sure she did others, she'd be on it 24/7 if I didn't make sure she did other things with her life. Up until now, it's been annoying for me and my husband, but bearable. I feel like this is partially our fault as we are big pranksters. However, the pranks we do are harmless, like waking someone up, telling them they're late when they're actually right on time, or, you know, whatever. We always thought we'd instill these values into our kids to make sure they always have everyone laughing at the end. But recently, our daughter shattered all our rules by pranking my 17-year-old son. While my son was asleep, she walked into his room with his electric razor and shaved off a massive part of his hair.
Nah, get her out of here.
He was angry.
Kick her out that house.
He was angry and immediately went into the bathroom to see the damage. And then she came up behind him and shaved a large part off the back.
Her TikTok probably went crazy.
She set up a camera in the bathroom, and I looked at the video. She was giggling and having a grand old time while doing it. Now, to him, his hair is a sensitive topic. As a couple years ago, he had pretty bad hair by his standards, and over the past couple of months, he's been starting to get his hair looking good and feeling happy with it. He puts a lot of effort into his hair and was devastated when this happened. He was absolutely devastated and didn't want to go to school for the upcoming year. This year was pretty much the last year he'd have to be a teenager because after this, he wants to go to med school. Now to him, this year is ruined. My daughter was saying, it's just hair and you're not even a girl. Get over it, which made me furious. This girl is a nightmare.
How old is she again?
13.
You think she waking up the next morning with her hair? If I'm the brother, oh no.
Me and my husband discussed and we decided that she knew exactly what she was doing and she deserved to be massively punished. We're taking away her phone and giving her a Nokia. We're also going to be taking away her laptop and only giving it back to work on homework. We decided to block all the websites other than Google Drive and her school website. If she needs to look something up, she can ask us. We're also going to be grounding her for the next year as well, or until his hair grows back and looks as good as it did to him.
She knew her brother had issues with her. My go ahead, keep going.
We're doing this because we want her to realize the damage is not over with a simple apology, and his year has been ruined, and his mental health may well be down the toilet. Her aunt, my sister, who's always favored her, in my opinion, is completely on her side, saying it was just a joke and it's funny, and we need to give her a small punishment only. I feel like her punishment is deserved, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe I'm being too harsh to taking a 13-year-old.
I didn't even know aunts could do that. If my aunts were on here, why ain't y'all never help me out with my punishments? You just come through and be like,
maybe they did. You just don't know.
They weren't nowhere to be found.
Latasha said, not cool. That's their fault. They set that tone with the pranks. Kids always take it too far because they don't have morals yet. That's right, Bex. I didn't even think about it like that.
That's
Kids
one.
always take it too far because they're like, why not? You know, we're already here. Let's go here. Like, and they don't even think of it as escalating. They just think it's another prank. Especially if they see someone else do it first. What are you doing? Especially if they see someone do it first. And I've seen these hair cutting pranks on TikTok or Instagram, and I think that these are planned. Honestly, I don't think that to cut off someone's hair on camera and that person is not at all aware of what you're about to do, like, that's dangerous, honestly.
I think my whole thing is, like I said, if you knew this boy had a whole thing with his hair leading up to this.
But she's 13. In her mind, she's like, so his hair.
Nah. 13, I knew not to cut nobody hair off. Like, I just knew that.
Would it have been a joke had he cut her hair?
That's what I'm saying.
Boundaries are important, folks.
Listen, you'd have woke up the next morning, we'd have both had patches.
Yeah, honestly, my punishment would have been, we cutting your hair. Like, I
don't think I'd have had no.
No, I would.
I'm just saying I would.
I'm not gonna like
I might tell the son he could go ahead and cut her hair. I'm not gonna do it myself.
No, because the son might be a little bit too like aggressive with it, and he earned it. No, because you know when someone do something, you want to be like, boom.
Yeah, but this is my thing. Once Child Protective Services get into play and they find out you got the retaliation,
it's just cutting hair.
No, that was him, and they both grounded.
It's cutting hair in response to her cutting someone else's hair. It's
y'all take this clip.
Balance.
Y'all take this clip and just remember why she's in jail for.
Because punishing her, first of all, they're gonna punish her for a year or until his hair grows back. He'll be gone and out the house.
That's how long they said
they're not gonna stick to that.
That's how long they said they're gonna punish her.
Yeah, they're gonna take the phone away and all that, and then also for a year or until his hair grows back to a point to where he is comfortable with it again. Like,
I don't think they're gonna stick with that. How long is that gonna?
And exactly.
But I don't think she's wrong for punishing.
What's this thing?
I think it's just ours.
But anyways, I feel like cutting her hair, it doesn't have to be shaving her head bald, but I definitely feel like, because she even said it herself, it's just hair. Okay, well then let's cut your hair. That's what we about to do. We're cutting your hair. That, to me, that would be fair. And she would know she wouldn't do that mess again.
It would be fair, but at the same time, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna just do the regular parental punishments, I guess,
and stick to it for.
No, I said regular parental punishment, not their parental punishment. I'm saying I'm gonna stick to my boundaries of punishment. Like, in my mind, cut their hair isn't a punishment.
It is to me.
No, listen, when I'm all right, so a kid don't do their homework, cut their hair with someone on that list.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna stick to the regular parental punishments. I don't like going avant-garde with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna do what I got punished, not a specific thing per se to that. But that's just me. I'm not trying to be extra creative.
A year is a long time.
Yeah, I'm not. I think they're tripping for that. But no, I'm not cutting nobody's hair though. That's for sure.
She cut his, and
that's why I said if he listen, you know what? All right, so in basketball, for instance, there's this. It's an unwritten, unspoken rule that if the ref gives a bad call on one end of the floor, he's going to give the other end of the floor the benefit of the doubt when they do the exact same thing. So if it's like a non-foul called on this side, and then we get on this side, and then somebody just elbows somebody in the face, they're going to look the other way real quick. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to give the boy a chance to do whatever he wants, scot-free. She's still going to get her punishment too, to be honest with me.
But that's such a slippery slope to let the brother take the reins, because he's still a kid technically, and he's angry.
I understand, but he could have reacted right then and there and just popped her in the face. And he didn't, so he earned a cutting of some.
I don't think so. Liz said, "Give her the Edna from The Incredibles cut." The swinging by. This is why Lex is doing the podcast. Good balance to the conversation.
I'm not doing the podcast. What podcast?
My dad cut my brother's hair in his sleep, and now my dad's bald. So I'm sure something will come around for the girl. She knew it. She did was ill-intended. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like,
my thing is, it was
I'd
so
be afraid to go to sleep.
It was so premeditated that she had the second camera set up. That's why.
I mean, to get up and run to the bathroom to see the damage, and here she comes again. we would have been fighting.
That's really what does it. It's not the first cut. It's the fact that there's a second cut, a laughter, a post.
She in there cracking up.
Did they even make her take it down?
I don't think
it's probably still up right now. She probably in her room like you like ding ding going on.
Parents never stick to long-term punishments. They don't. I threw dishes away so I wouldn't have to wash them. My parents made me do it for 3 months, then got tired of watching me do the dishes. You threw the dishes away. I will whoop your butt. We're going, first of all, we taking your money, and if you don't have no money, you about to go work for some money, and you're going to replace all my dishes, and I'm getting all the good ones.
Right. We're going to see which one of your cousins
I'm
need
getting
to be babysat.
getting all the KitchenAid. I'm getting all the all clad. We getting the good stuff. Yeah, that's when she would have got popped. I'm telling you, to get up and follow him to the bathroom and do it again. The first cut was traumatizing enough, and here you come with a second round. Girl, you lucky he didn't black your eye with his elbow while he was in the mirror.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he deserves it just off of that. I'm not, if somebody would have cut my hair twice and posted it to embarrass me in front of everybody, and then my parents got to get back, I'm not feeling good still. You got to give me the
I
reins.
would have felt fine.
Nah, you got to give me the reins.
Because there would have been some sort of vengeance.
I need the vengeance. Other people doing stuff to you don't mean nothing when you did something to me. That's nah.
Maybe there shouldn't even be a punishment. Maybe this is an opportunity to teach the boy that looks on everything. No,
he already has that problem.
He was getting to a point where he was finding himself. Yeah, he was comfortable.
He already had.
When you're a teenager, that's hard. You know, that's hard to do a lot of times.
She knew her brother was sensitive in that area, though. That's messed up.
Tanja said we're about to be twins. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It needs to be what you do. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
So why can't you let the boy do it?
Because I would only be afraid of the aggressiveness. And
what do you mean the aggressive?
Because you'd have to like pin her down. That would just be a whole extreme thing.
Why do you have to pin her down?
Because she's not going to sit there for that.
Wait till she sleep again. I don't think
she would.
Wait till she sleep. It don't have to be, we're going to tell the whole family and huddle, hey, we're going to cut her hair. But nah, get her back. I got the clippers for you.
I guess. Oh, you'd have to know your kids. You know, you just have to know your kids, because something like that. When I was a kid, I would say I would have been able to do it in a way that wasn't like her. You know, I probably would have just been regular about it. You know, but there are some kids who want get back, okay, and not just do exactly what you did to me. I want you to really feel the pain of this. Like, what if he cuts her, you know?
No, I'll cut her with no clippers.
How'd the mom go from high school to med school, though? Or did I miss something? She's trying to excuse the punishment as if the original offense isn't worthy enough. So she's saying this is the son's last year as like a teenager because he's going to med school. So life is going to be really stressful for him. This is his his senior year is his last time for fun and lightheartedness for the next several years.
I'd be so mad
because he's going to med school. So.
Your senior year too?
Yeah.
Ooh, you're supposed to be a head man in charge. Look at his head. What happened? My 13-year-old sister, like, yo, getting chumped by your little sister your last year in high school. You're not the man. You're not the man in school. Like, all that's taken.
African guy said, my used to make us go and pick a stick from the tree. We was pros at picking a stick that wouldn't hurt. She caught on eventually though. Is this your mom or your grandma? Let's see. Oh, hey, just Ashley. Yeah, it's been a while, girl.
Nah, you can't get it fixed if you grew it a certain length. That's like you cut my hair off. I can't just get it fixed at the barbers.
I know. Like when you use that razor with no guard and it's like bald when you shave it, like that's that. You got to shave everything.
I remember one time I was cutting my hair and the guard fell off. Oh my God. And I had to do a presentation because I always used to cut my hair right before.
Why?
Because it would look as freshest. And this one time, I said, I was like, oh, I had to cut all my hair off. All of it.
Looks aren't everything, but that hits his self-esteem. Just because he's a boy doesn't mean it's okay because he can just cut it all off. He found a look he liked, and now for sin giggles, she cut it. Yep. Right. And when you're a teenager, everyone can say all day to you, looks aren't everything. Like, yeah, but
right.
these people
Grown
tease
married
me
people.
every day. Yeah,
Don't
right.
worry
Grown
about
married
looks.
people who are comfortable in their look for the past 20 years or whatever. Meanwhile, I'm at school getting roasted every day.
Won't even go to a different barber or hairstylist, but telling you looks ain't everything.
Yeah. So it can be really difficult. I remember I did not want to go to school with anything because we did it to each other. We would talk about each other. Where'd you get that shirt? Where'd you get what, like, because someone was constantly doing it to you. So when it was someone else's turn in a hot seat, you were like, oh, they got it at me today. Then you joined in.
I remember
Horrible.
I tried to grow my hair out once before in high school. And I tried to get locks. And you know, at one point, for some reason, my mom gave me the little, you know, the little ball, like the little rubber bands around different parts of the head.
Oh my God.
Man, they tore me up at school. I was like, cut it all off. Cut it all off. I'm not even doing this no more.
Yes.
Oh my God, it was so bad. Through school, then the basketball practice. After basketball practice, I was done. Just cut it off.
Yes. Remember my friend Gary? When he tried for so long to grow his hair because he wanted cornrows so bad because everybody had cornrows. He wanted cornrows so bad. But his hair took so long to grow. I don't know why. It just took forever. And then the little that did grow, he would try and get that braided and they would make fun of him for that because it would be so short, so short.
No hang time.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly. Oh my God.
Nah.
But that's what he would get because he was always talking about somebody. Always.
Man, my sister would have had no hair. That's crazy.
I was a kid accused of wearing knockoff clothing. It wasn't. I wasn't fast on my feet, so I couldn't roast back on their Walmart and Roses clothing.
Yo, high school was tough. I remember people used to check people's tags and make sure their clothes was real. Like, this isn't real FUBU. This isn't FUBU. It says Hanes. Man, that's a tough time.
Oh my
high
gosh.
school.
Lex was out here giving Hurricane Chris from the
What? You're not lying.
Mary.
One day, I had one day of it. It was a wrap. I was like, I'm not doing this no more.
I never heard that story.
That's because it was bad.
She put all these little ponytails in your head.
If you call them that, I mean,
like they were little individual rubber bands sectioned off, or did she like try and twist?
Nah, they were like puffs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Puffs on.
Don't you touch me. Anyway.
Oh my God, kids are cruel. Yes, especially high school kids. Very much so.
Bro.
Remember
there is
wings?
no photo. That was one day. You don't get it. I got to school, jokes. I got the basketball practice, jokes. I got home, cut. That was it. I couldn't do that.
I'm trying to think. I'm sure I had days in school where I looked crazy too.
That was it for me. That was the worst.
I almost fell on the floor. Oh my God, my stomach hurt from laughing.
That was bad.
That was just like the perfect description. You were like puffs, like
that's the only way because I was growing the hair. Like it wasn't grown, and then I did a style.
And so when she did your hair,
if you want to call that a do,
did you feel like
this was the step? I don't know. I never grew my hair before. This was the steps in my mind to get what I wanted. So you weren't
concerned with how the kids were going to react at school. You thought they would just.
I was trying to get from A to B.
Why did she think that was going to help? Why was she already putting it in rubber bands?
She just wanted to do something with it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what her. I don't know what her thing. She probably don't even remember. This was the quickest hairstyle I've ever had. Yo, I love penny loafers too.
Oh, penny loafers. Yes, girl ponytails with the hump in the front. I never did that one because I didn't really like it, or at least not on me. But I remember they actually had bumpets, like little plastic things to put in your hair and you would comb over. I loved my penny loafers. Yeah, penny loafers
used to be my favorite toy in church.
A bumpet?
No. Penny loafers. Taking my shoes off and playing with the penny, putting it back in, taking it. I don't know why. Just needed something to do in there. What are they talking about, Luke? This penny.
Hey. Oh, African guy, remember the hairstyle when you had the bun in your hair, but the girls with short hair didn't have enough for the bun. I remember girls used to take a sock and cut the toe out and then roll it up so it make it into like a donut kind of shape. You put that in your hair and you comb the bun.
Those were socks?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Until bun stuffers became a thing and you could actually get like a bun stuffer made specifically for that.
I definitely had pantyhose on my head at one point.
To sleep with?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, these...
I never did that one because that was just too... I think I had too much hair for that. Those shoes were classics. The bump with the side ponytail. Oh, yes. That was the early 2000s. I'm telling you, that time in our lives was all about excess. Like excess in the styling of our hair, excess in how our clothes look with the prints and the design with our shoulders out and the sleeves cut open and the shirt with a layer underneath it and the skirt over the jeans. It was just so, and then the big clunky chunky jewelry. Oh, it was so much. What in the world? It was like all the decades mixed into one. 80s, 90s. No. Yes. Margot, sometimes I'd be like, is that hair or that's braids? That's a braid at the root. Like, who's doing this? Who's braiding for 4 stitches and like, okay, next. 4, next. It just was so much.
Was it just me or any of y'all used to get like holes in your jeans and then they iron that patch on it and it'd be a whole different color?
That's so
and you looking crazy with different patch colors.
I never got holes in my jeans. Man, I didn't play that hard.
My dad used to be pissed. Grass stains and holes, boy.
How were you ripping holes in your jeans?
Sliding.
Okay.
Boy. Sliding. There's a lot of sliding going on in boyhood.
We never got holes in our jeans.
Man, I used to get holes in everything. My shoes, my jeans. I used to be mad.
I cringe every time I look back at pictures of me in the glittery baby girl graphic shirt.
My dad had a whole sewing kit. Like he was literally sewing some of my stuff back together.
Oh, like these rotten kids. I never saw the skirt over the jeans trend until it was posted on Twitter this year.
Skirt over the jeans.
Yeah, like
what's that cartoon? Ain't a cartoon girl? Don't one of them cartoons do that?
Probably, but in the early 2000s, girls would have polo shirts on, and then with a skirt, like a pleated skirt or something with some type of movement over jeans with little kitten heel shoes on, and then all this chunky jewelry and the bump it and the bang and the side ponytail. Ugh, I'm like, what in the heck am I thinking? So much going on. That it was hell good.
Yeah, but remember Arnold. Well, people thought Arnold was doing that.
Oh, Arnold, it was a kilt. Oh no, it was a shirt.
No, it was a shirt underneath his shirt.
Yeah,
and I just noticed his little collar.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know.
Hey, Arnold. Remember the baby doll shirt and the pants with the skirt made on top?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. R.O. said, y'all remember the group photos where the boys would squat down and make hand gestures? I'm so glad all those pics were destroyed these days for me. Yes. Geesh. Or the basketball shorts over jeans. Oh, girl, don't remind me. In the military, all the girls wore the sock buns. Oh, yeah, I believe that. I used to wear a colored polo shirt with a different colored tank on top and matching bangles. Yeah, if it was a green shirt with a pink shirt underneath, green pink bracelet, green pink earring, green pink belt. Like,
don't hate because they matching.
Thinking. What were we thinking?
Don't you hate because they matching?
Baby doll socks. I believe I got in a hole in my jeans when I was outside. It was like jean material so hard. I mean, so thick and tough that it's crazy that you just was ripping holes in them like it was nothing. Did y'all have belts with the words that would scroll across?
I was just thinking about them, but I wasn't going to bring that up.
No, but what I really wanted were the bottle cap belts that you would get from
bottle cap belts.
Yeah, like maybe this was a PG thing in Maryland. Ashley probably remembers, but it was the belt with all the different bottle caps.
No,
on
I know
it.
that.
Stacy had one. I was so jealous. Yes, all this.
No, I mean older than us.
Oh, I don't know. I used to put blow pops in my ponytails and buns. That is so cute. Colorful jelly bracelets. I remember jelly sandals. I know y'all do. Yep, Latasha jelly shoes. The popcorn tops with the low rise jeans. Not the LED belts. Yeah, they sell them in the mall kiosks. Yeah, Hot Topic. And there was one other store, Off the Wall. That's where you get the bottle cap belts from. They were expensive too. Yes. Yeah, with the seatbelt buckle. Oh my gosh. I wanted one so bad. Parasuco jeans, Sergio jeans. I remember the name belts. Yes, jelly shoes. Your feet would stink and smell, and sometimes be blistered up because that plastic rubbing against your feet all day is not a good look. Yes, the Chinese slippers.
Oh my God!
I remember when we came to Morgan. This girl had every color.
Yeah. Who was that? Because I remember that too.
Yeah, I won't say it out loud here. You don't remember. I'll tell you later. Here, I'll type it.
There we go. That's more like it. Anyway, y'all, I don't know. Y'all remember the time when y'all remember the time when people would go to amusement parks and everybody had them Chinese hats on?
Yes. They were selling them there.
Were they?
Yes.
I know.
Like, talk about cultural appropriation.
Man, you're not lying. Because if they had sombreros out there, it'd be some people pissed.
Just wearing them like this is the thing. Same with kufi hats. We didn't have no business just wearing those all crazy like they was just something to wear. The baby fat puffer jackets, yup, that will stop up here. Like your belly would almost be out. That ain't warm. Pink ice and purple ice rings, black onyx rings, Mickey Mouse, and the rest of the crew jewelry. God, yes, the seatbelt buckles, belts. Yeah, I mean, the seatbelt buckles. What I'm saying? Seatbelt buckle belts. I'm like, what am I missing here? But yeah, oh, what a time. I'm so glad everything is minimalistic now. We'll probably look back and be like, what were we? Zombies all dressing monochromatically? But I like it. Like these colors that we have on right now, I love this. It makes sense to me. Like it's easy to put with other things. How we were dressing in the 2000s just didn't leave room for anything else.
And I love it.
Like I've been watching not one-on-one. I did watch one-on-one. That was definitely a good example of that crazy fashion, but more a even better example is Half and Half. The way they dressed on that show, Mona's character, she always had a skirt over some jeans. I'm like, girl, triple fat goose. Oh, there we go. Look up comedian Carly Aquilina, Y2K Rose. She made a few videos talking about Y2K. Oh, yes. That's where a lot of this is coming up for me. I follow her on TikTok. She cracks me up. Remember the girl? She's one of the girls on Girl Code.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She is so funny. She even made a whole TikTok video because people kept saying in her comments, "You look like the girl from Girl Code. Are you such and such?" That video, yeah, she was just like played it off like she wasn't her.
Y'all seen the girl that looked like Jim Carrey?
No.
There's a girl on TikTok who looks exactly like Jim Carrey.
Yes.
She be making
the tiny cardigans. I forgot about that. A pop of color here and there is okay. We don't need Desert Festival 24/7. Yeah, Janice, I didn't really like the baby fat clothes either.
I did because them girls in baby fat clothes look good back then.
I know what I did like was Eve's stuff. What was her clothing
from the show?
No, she had an actual.
No, I know.
What was it called? What was Eve's fashion line called?
I don't know.
I liked her stuff and I like Jessica Simpson's stuff. Jessica Simpson's still going strong.
I forgot Jessica Simpson had merch.
I meant
like, selling stuff that was selling though. Like
you can get her shoes out of Nordstrom still. I keep thinking Flavor, but that's not it for Eve's fashion line. Because I know someone knows, and I want them to tell me.
Congratulations!
What is it? It starts with an F though, I think. Fetish. Thank you, Tio. Fetish. I knew someone would know. I knew it started with an F too.
Who the hell?
But yeah, she has some cute stuff. I feel like Eve should have went a little bit longer. You guys know she and Brandy and Notori Naughton, and I think one more person. Have a show. I'm excited to watch that. Is that going to be on ABC or Fox? No, I don't think it started yet.
Looking for?
Nothing.
Oh,
Looking at
okay.
what you doing. But yeah, I feel like that show's gonna be really good. I saw the trailer for a little commercial. And Brandy, it's just amazing how that girl just doesn't age. Like she ages, of course, but she doesn't. You know, like she just doesn't. Her face always looks exactly how it looked when she was on Moesha. It was very confusing.
Did any of y'all see the little post that Brandy and Cameron posted today?
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Bex, it's a scripted show where they're basically like reuniting, or either reuniting or forming a girl group, and they all used to sing or whatever prior to, and now they're like, we can do this. We let's give it a shot. You know, let's do this together. And I think that's the premise of the show. Them not reliving, but getting back into the music business as a whole. So that should be really good. You want to do one more Am I the A-hole?
Sure.
We go.
You're doing mine or yours?
We just did one of mine.
All right, you can pick.
Okay. All right. Oops. I want to click here.
Dang, I was about to say make sure y'all hit like. Well, if you didn't, make sure you hit like. But it looks
got
like
one person.
Yeah.
All right. Am I the a-hole for telling my mother-in-law that she can't see my kids if she's in a relationship with their uncle? I had to like do the math there a little bit.
Actually, no, I'm thinking that's a pretty.
Is this one a little controversial?
I mean, kind of, but not really. What's the other one?
About the leather in the car.
That would have been a good one after all that car talk. Click it.
Okay. Am I the a-hole for refusing my mom's car because of leather? Terry said, I'm confused. Yeah, we'll do that one next time. But we'll switch to this one. Am I the a-hole for refusing my mom's car because of leather? Jay said yes. Kamari said no, leather is hot. You know, I used to keep a I used to keep a little blanket on my leather seat in the wintertime.
That's why you asked about me and my blanket in the car.
Yeah.
If I had one.
And it's funny because I didn't mean to keep that blanket in my car. It was in there and I never took it out. And then it was cold in the car one day. I was like, oh, I'll sit on this blanket. So I just left it there.
Oh, Miss J's on to something.
Are they vegan? Oh, that's probably what the issue is. Am I the a-hole for refusing my mom's car because of leather? That's like that episode of Kardashians where Kim and Kourtney decided they wanted to give a joint birthday party for North and Penelope since they're around the same age.
For some kids.
But listen, so Kourtney was like, Kim, you know, they all agreed that it would be Candyland themed because that's what the girls wanted. And so they're like, okay. And Kim's planning. And then Kourtney comes along almost in the 11th hour, basically saying, I want to switch out and not do all candy. I want to do some like vegan stuff, some more natural, blah, blah, blah. And Kim is like, it's Candyland. Like, what do you mean you don't want candy at a Candyland themed party? They're kids. We understand you have your lifestyle, but this is one day. It's their birthday. Your daughter's birthday too. Don't forget that. And Kourtney's like, but this is like part of my brand. This is part of how I live my life. You know, I don't like all that red food coloring and artificial blah, blah, blah. And Kim's like, okay, so why are you wearing those shades? They're made of plastic. You're sitting in a car with leather seats. And Kourtney just looks at her like, you like she had on shades, but I can see the lasers shooting through her shades.
Well, she picked on. See?
It's like Kourtney, she definitely had some moments where I'm like, girl, you lucky they ain't hit you because I would have been pissed when I'm playing all this candy. You know, Kim probably 100 pounds of Snickers and licorice sticks and everything else. And Kourtney's like, actually, can we do some vegan friendly snacks and crackers?
She could have just bought them.
Kim was like, we're not changing. I don't know what she's thinking, but we're not changing. All right. There. Oh, let me unlock it. All right. I am a vegetarian and since middle school, I have been saving up to buy my first car. My mom owns a 2001 Infiniti i30 with 180,000 miles and leather seats, and she is in the process of replacing it and told me she plans to transfer the car to me. I don't want it. I don't believe leather belongs in cars, and I've tolerated being driven around my mom's car for years since it's hers, not mine. You say, yeah, she's more self-aware when the cameras are around. She insisted on being selfish and should take the car because she tried selling it and trading it in, but it has too many dents in the rear and the passenger side that ruined the value. I told her flat out, I'm not driving it, and she should sell it for whatever she can get to the university in my state where I don't believe I need the car because I'll be on campus, and if I need transport, I can use Uber or Lyft. Her argument is I should drive it just until I've saved enough for the vehicle I want, but that won't be until years from now at this rate. She also said if I'm really uncomfortable with accepting leather, I should donate it. I should donate to save the cows with my money, which does not fix the issue. We can be getting mad, boy. Like, don't play. Should I really be refusing to compromise on my beliefs just to help her squeeze life out of a car I don't like? If the seats weren't leather, I'd be perfectly fine. I mean, honestly, I don't think just because someone is offering something. Tasha, thanks for coming. I don't think that people who are offered something should just say yes just because you need to be grateful that I'm offering. Like, you don't have to take something just because someone is offering it to you. Because then it becomes your problem, that now you have to deal with if you really don't want it. But I also feel like at the same token, you don't have a car, you want a car, or maybe not. Do they want a car?
I don't know. Vegetarian since middle school. Been saving up to buy my first car.
Okay, well then, yeah. I mean, I feel like they're going to be on campus most of the time. Yeah, because then now becomes, where am I going to park this thing? Do I have to pay for insurance?
I'm not sure if you can take it on.
Yeah, no, I would just be like, I can't do anything with it. I wouldn't really be dying on this whole vegan hill because people don't typically respect that, unfortunately. But
I feel you.
I would just be like, I don't have anywhere to park it, and I'm not trying to pay for insurance.
I'm about to say, because she's trying to transfer it. It'd be one thing if it was just like you can use it.
Yeah.
And blah, blah, blah. She's trying to get it off her hands completely. And that was your problem.
Yeah.
Just dented up. Because they said it's dented on the side and the back.
Yeah, that's why she can't really get rid of it. And 180,000 miles is just a lot of miles. What Ashley said, put seat covers over it. Yeah, my first car my mom bought, loved everything about it, even the slippery transmission and all. It was free, so I was happy.
Right.
She could always take it and sell it to add to her savings. Ooh, that's a good idea, Bags. Then that mother be hot. I'm like, look, but you gave it to me. I can do with it what I want. Donate or sell it. Yeah, I would sell it and add to my car fund. It's the whole I tolerated accepting rides from you in the past for me. I know. I had to deal with it when you were taking me to my friend's house.
And she probably going to get some leather in this new car too.
Yeah, that's another thing. A lot of these cars don't come without leather. Well, yes, they do. It depends on what cars you're looking at, honestly. Because cloth seats, or I will say this, non-leather seats are not what they used to be. Before, it would be like cloth seats that would get dirty really fast, or you get leather. Now they have like a hybrid something where it's not quite leather and it's not cloth, but it feels like nylon or something. I don't know. So that's somewhere, I think that's where a lot of the cars land now if you don't get leather. But yeah, I tolerated accepting rides from you in the past. The nerve, the knife of some of these people.
Listen, if I don't like my parents' car, I'm not taking it either. I feel.
Yeah, because if you don't, especially if this is going to be their first car, maybe.
I mean, this is my thing. All right, I've driven my mom's car before I had a car. But it was like, I asked, can I drive it? Yeah, you can, blah, blah. And she had a work car. That was another thing. So she had a work car and her other car would just be there. And she'd tell me to like take it to get random stuff. But when it came to like me getting a car, she was like, hey, let me transfer this Saturn over to you. I'd be like, no, I'm good. Like, and I got to pay for this?
Yeah. And people will think they're doing you a favor. Meanwhile, they're doing themselves a favor.
Yeah.
I don't mind leather, but they must have heating and cooling. I've burnt my legs too many times in the summer.
That's real.
I remember I had this one friend, he had heated seats, and He never would use the heated seats because he said it made his stomach hurt.
Nah, that happens to me too. I found that out in one of your cars. That's why I was like, you gotta turn this heat off on my seat. Like, I don't care how cold it is outside. Whole stomach, bro. It does. It feels like, and it's like the bottom of your stomach too. It's not, it just don't feel good.
How in the world?
I can't do seat warmers.
I will ride with seat warmers. It could be 50 degrees outside, and I will turn my seat warmers on. It just, especially because I will actually want the heat on. But if other people in the car, they'll be like, "Please don't turn the heat on." So I'll turn the seat warmers on.
See, Tiffany with it. Tiffany heated seat sick guy.
What is wrong with
y'all? It's more like, what's wrong with you? How you not feel that? The person, actually, I think it's a guy, by the way.
Yeah, Tiffany, that's what he said too. He's like, it make my stomach bubble. I'm like, how? It's just a little bit of heat on your legs in the winter. Like,
yeah, this is an 18-year-old male who's saying this.
Oh my gosh.
School, he ain't gonna be able to take that car nowhere, and he's gonna have to pay for that insurance. It's not smart on his part if he would have said yes. To be honest,
remember getting my little Ford Focus towed at Morgan. I thought someone stole my car. Then I turned around and there was the tow truck with the with my car on the back going by the street. I was like, "There's my car right there." Oh, I love how tickled you are, Eb. God, it's just so crazy to me. Like, what is it that the heat triggers in your body?
Heat. That's why it's like
it is heat though.
No. It's like a hot something is under you. It's not heat. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's not the same.
Oh yes, Leah. They are awesome in the summer.
Maybe it's like a imbalance of temperatures of things, and it just catches. I just know it don't. I feel it immediately.
Like, he told me that I died, just like I died laughing here just now. It's just so random that the things that can trigger stuff in your body that completely don't trigger me. Like,
yeah, but Janice, think about it. You have to pay for this car, and you won't be able to drive it because you're at school. And you will be paying monthly on it.
Like, think about your everyday. If most of the day you're in classes, most of every day of the week
on campus,
and you're not really leaving campus. We were in Morgan, we didn't leave campus.
Even if you can leave campus, your freshman year, a lot of schools don't let you bring a car on the campus.
Yeah, that's true.
So you would just have a car at home. Like, a lot of people just had cars. When I was in school, I couldn't bring my car up. I couldn't get a pass.
Yeah, and then when I finally did bring my car, my sophomore year, that was when I got it towed. That was when I had to figure out parking permits because even my dorm required a parking permit and they cost.
Yeah.
So it can be more of a drag on a college.
In my freshman year, I definitely didn't have a job.
Yeah.
But that's why when I got my car up there, I had to get a job.
The heated seats make me feel lethargic, like my muscles get weak. It don't take much for y'all, man. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to start wrapping this up. But before we go, we always do our one thing that made us happy or smile. Shoot, in this case, in the last 3 weeks. Has it been 3 weeks since we've been on here? Mm-hmm. So you want to go first?
Nope.
You never want to go first.
Because I got to think of mine.
Yeah, I got to think of mine too a little bit.
I don't know what's been going on.
I just started itching real bad.
I got my IMDb set up.
Oh yeah, y'all can find Alex on IMDb now under Alex.
No, Lex of MP.
Oh yeah, Lex of MP will probably pop up easier.
Yeah.
But he got his picture up there. He got his filmographies and everything.
Some of my placements are on there. Is that all that happened?
Sharon just said my husband doesn't like heated leather seats. He says it's like chestnuts roasting on an open fire. He got a good sense of humor. Y'all reactions to the heated seats remind me of everyone seeing different colors. The blue and black, white and gold dress. It's selective. Yeah, because I love them heated seats.
Hey, all right, that's what's up.
Oh, I created the show, found a host, and got a pitch meeting with one of the major cable networks. Yeah.
That's big.
And Liv passed her summer classes from hell. I know that's right. Hey.
Me and Liv got a whole bunch of Call of Duty Warzone wins. You don't never like to see me win, man.
I do.
Liv, you see she's hating.
I've been feeling like in a slump lately, like work wise and creatively, but these past day or two, Lex has helped me get out of it. So I'm happy about that.
But Janice, you're wasting your money. That's what you're missing.
Gosh.
It's a waste.
I thought
That was a big hater.
I'm not.
You are. You need to come join us. You know,
No.
I got the PS4. You get on the 4, I'll be on the 5.
I don't know how you play Call of Duty. Like you could be playing, pew, you dead. playing, pew, you dead. Like people come up on you and kill you and keep it moving.
You dead.
Like I need something not so sudden and abrupt because that's just gonna make my blood pressure go up.
Now I'm thinking about the car thing. My mom tried to do that to us, basically. Not tried. Like it was obviously was her trying to be a good look, but I'm like, that's 3 car insurances though. Like
true. African guy said, I'm about to take a plane ride to visit my brother by myself for the first time. I'm so scared. Oh, you never rode a plane before? I rode a plane. Terry said, happy to have survived my gum surgery. 1 side down, 1 more to go. You know, the second go round is always the easiest because the first one you're like a little bit nervous, don't know what to expect, but this time it'll be easy. Lisa, your nerves must be bad.
She be cracking up, Liv.
They
like
are
as soon
bad.
As somebody dies, and you know it always does some weird animation. Look how they died.
And then when the killers, they be like, and then they just skirt off, run past you. Like it's comical to me because yeah, like you'll get shot and then you like contort in this weird way and fall, and then the person just like they scurry off.
Today somebody teabagged my character after they killed me. They started squatting on my face. I was like, that was unnecessary.
But yeah, I'm out of my. I don't want to jinx it. I was saying I'm out of my creative slump, my work slump, but I think I am.
You are.
I think
There's
I
no
am.
such thing.
There's a very much such a
Not
thing.
Anymore, nope. You're out of it, and we'll never be back.
I think also once people realize, like, if you're in creative work, once you realize that these things are normal, you don't feel as like bogged down by the feeling, because I think at the end of the day, it's part of the process, honestly. Mm-hmm. When you come from working a 9 to 5 where you have your assignments, you know, you got to answer these emails, you got to answer these voice messages, whatever. And you're like, okay, done. But when you have to create the thing that you're getting paid for out of basically the thin air, that you might even get paid for, it's just like, what in the world do I do? So, yeah. I think it's just part of the process. And maybe that's why they should change the name. It shouldn't call it a block or a slump or whatever. They just be like, I don't know.
Oh, Janice, get on Warzone, Janice. You can come clan, our regimen.
Oh, I didn't know you play Call of Duty. Right. Creating is hard. Folks get the finished product, but don't see how the sausage is made. Tell the people, like y'all know. Yeah, because I'll be feeling like, I don't want to do this. This isn't good. Maybe I should just step away. But then I feel guilty about not actually working.
And then you could think something's great, and then people be like, "This is stupid." Like,
other people don't really respond like you thought they would, and it's like,
and it took 12 hours perfecting this font.
I knew, like nobody even noticed my font. Meanwhile, I'm searching for an hour on font sites. Which one? Right. What color
then
combo?
Paid for a subscription to some random font.
We will kill them with this one.
I think 1, 2, 3 fonts is one of them.
You misspell permission. Like, shut up. You'll be fine on the plane. Guys got you. I missed everyone alive. I really needed to go. Oh, good. Yes, African guy, you will be fine. Just download some things to watch on your phone or iPad, computer, or whatever you watch your stuff on.
Anybody here got Paramount Plus?
So yeah, just do that and bring your AirPods or earbuds or whatever. Maybe even some snacks. You'll be fine. But yeah, don't get Paramount Plus if you got it. It ain't worth it.
They've been messing up. I'm trying to figure out if it's just ours that's this crazy.
They need to go to the handbooks of Netflix and Hulu and Discovery Plus, because Discovery Plus for $5, you get so much content.
So look, have y'all been like looking at certain shows and then they're missing like full seasons, like skipping seasons or skipping episodes? And then 2, I downloaded some stuff so I could watch it offline. And when I went to watch it offline after downloading for mad long,
for something.
that joint, it gave me an error for all of the things I downloaded. I couldn't watch any of it. I was stuck.
Can you imagine being on a plane and that happening?
No, I'd have cried.
Oh, I'd have been so mad.
I had to use my hotspot. Turn my hotspot on.
And using my hotspot makes me nervous because I'm like, am I being charged for every minute or every gigabyte of data or whatever, megabyte? I only watch it to keep up with my soaps, Big Brother,
sense.
and Love Island. Don't judge.
I'm telling you, it's like 3 shows that I watch on there that is like, boy, as soon as these seasons are over, we can get rid of this. Like that Evil show, I like that, but it's not on the second season is not on Netflix. It's only on the Paramount Plus.
What's UI 23 on?
They're basically their interface.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like for example,
it is.
I was watching the Real World on there, and then there's no way to like just easily go to the next episode. Like you know how Netflix automatically starts. It doesn't do that. You got to sit through the credits or go back to. Or you can sit through the credits, but it's going to go in there. But you got to go back to the main menu. Go find the next episode. It's stupid.
I'm still mad at all of them for not having the skip intro button. Like
that too.
Skip this intro.
Yeah, user interface. You watched Big Brother, Ebony.
Something else about it that I hate.
Man, only one I watched was the one with Tamar Bex, and I know you say you watched every season. I know you watched that one with her and Candy. That season was so good.
Oh, and sometimes the app just straight up shuts down. Like I'll open it, I play it, just go away, and I have to open it back up again. Like right now, it's just blue.
That is so crazy.
I have nothing. I get nothing right now.
Yeah, as soon as he's finished watching his show that he's watching, I'm canceling it until they can get their act together and get all the episodes. All the seasons of Real World, because all they had was Las Vegas. I wanted to see Hawaii. I wanted to see New York. I wanted to see Las Vegas too. And I know there was another one I wanted to. Oh, Chicago. And they don't have any of the ones I just named except for Las Vegas.
I wanted to one night I wanted to watch I Love Lucy because I remembered how much I like I Love Lucy. I'm like, that guy I Love Lucy. I go in there missing mad episodes. I'm like, this ain't right.
I feel like they like,
and it's not. It'd be one thing if you're missing seasons. How are you missing episodes in the same season? That's crazy.
I feel like they just like scammed us or something. I don't know. And I'm paying for the one with no commercials. But honestly, if I'd have gotten the ones with commercials, I probably would be way more furious. Not the blue screen of doom. Yes, Leah, that's what I was thinking of too. Blue screen of doom. Yes, Discovery Plus is where I watch all the 90 Day Fiance stuff. You can watch some of the own shows from Oprah's network on there. They got some true crime stuff on there. Oof, these jeans. What else they have? There's a bunch of stuff.
Wow, you know what? Hulu's missing something too.
Let's see, maybe Lucy.
They don't have the first, second, or third episodes of the first season.
I wonder what happened.
They got 4 and 5. They don't have 6. They got 7. They don't have 8.
Rob.
They're just missing random episodes. There must be Lucy. That's
T-Mon said, any good movies out now? I don't know.
Good movies.
So y'all gonna watch the Aretha Franklin movie? Somebody tweeted that they were watching Don't Breathe at the movie theaters, but they could hear Aretha down the hall playing in their theater. Like, girl, shut up. Jennifer Hudson be loud. And you know how quiet that Don't Breathe movie probably was. I'm all subscription service out. I can't keep up. Yeah, everybody is saying that. Everybody.
That A Quiet Place was a different type of quiet movie. Know. Like, I was super surprised at how quiet that movie was.
I watched the Aretha Franklin series on FX. So, I'll probably eventually watch the movie, but I'm good on Aretha documentaries right now and stories or whatever. Discovery Plus has amazing true crime content. That's my next stop to pitch. Ooh, I love that they go for salacious content when it comes to true crime. And I was listening to this true crime podcast, and they were talking about how weird it is that people are so interested. Like, the more salacious the situation is, it's like, forget that someone's dead. It's like, it's part of the whole drama of it all. It's like, these are real people. We're so trashed for just like salivating at these stories. And I'm like, damn, we probably are. But it's so interesting. It really is.
You know what I hate? When when you watch a TV and they show like a new show that's coming out, and it'd be like Apple TV exclusive. Like, bruh, I'm not getting like everything's exclusive to like low key though. Amazon Prime has a bunch of good stuff too. I don't know if y'all have Amazon.
Oh, Amazon Prime does.
Like, I always forget about it, but Prime Video got a lot of good stuff on it.
Or else there's on a true crime show that I worked on. I had to remind other producers, like, hey, we're talking about a dead person here. Let's have some compassion. Yeah, like the podcast that I was listening to, they said that, you know, we're all guilty of it when talking about these stories. But when people say things like they dumped his body or dumped her body, like, we shouldn't be saying dumped their body, because, and that's what I kind of felt like too. He was like, but he did admit too, he was like, I don't know what we would really say in place of dump, but dump is like something you do with objects, not someone's body. Like, that's a person. You don't dump a person into like
a body is a.
I think so too. Like, at that point, it's a body. It's not like a person who's been kidnapped and tied up and now they're being dumped into. It's weird. I don't know. It does, like, when he broke it down, it kind of did make me feel like, yeah,
I think
what
if
should
you
we be
overthink
saying
anything, it's going to be a negative connotation.
But I think,
not to say,
I try to be. It's like, it's hard though.
Because Tomorrow War, I watched that joint was fire.
When you're not, when you're not directly involved in the crime, whether it be an investigator or a family member or whatever, you do have a certain level of being removed from it. So you just look at it as like, I don't know. It's not that personal to you. So you do have to remember, like, these are people. But it's just so interesting. Disposed of the body. Yeah. This is what they be doing with the dumb folk. Yeah. I'll be scared for those investigators on the first 48. I hate to say it, but our job is to make good TV. That sounds harsh, but it's true.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was another thing. They talked about how, well, actually, they talked about how, you know, a lot of times these trials get played out by the court of public opinion before they actually get a chance in court.
For sure.
So that made me think, should we even be talking about these trials like on CNN? Yeah,
you're saying
like maybe it should be against the law in a sense to talk about these trials publicly and to constantly be giving your opinion on them before, at least until the thing is happening. Because
that really makes sense.
Yeah, because like, for example, what I was just recently listening to or watching a true crime on the Scott Peterson and Lacey Peterson case. They remember go ahead. They said he killed his wife because he was with this other woman, but the court or the trial took so long to happen that they had all these months and months and months leading up to the actual trial to Nancy Grace scream about it on CNN and talk and argue and this and that, and he's guilty, and why would he do this if he wasn't guilty? And then you're gonna be like, okay, time for jury selection. Meanwhile, these people been watching the news for 8-10 months. Yeah. Like, they already have formed an opinion.
That's like everybody's situation too.
Yeah, so I feel like
did it.
Yeah. So I think, you know, everyone's like, oh, freedom of speech, but I think that there is something to be said about chewing over these cases for months before a jury is even selected. Because at least if you wait until the trial starts, the jury can not be that affected by what the news is saying for 24 hours in a day. Like, it's crazy.
Hey, remember Jussie Smollett?
Yeah.
Think he's coming back?
Nope.
That was crazy.
I sure don't. We definitely decide who's guilty off the rip. Yeah. And then like the one officer who arrested Scott Peterson, he was like 9 times out of 10 in his mind, he always believed 9 times out of 10 the husband did it.
I was gonna say George Floyd too.
Yep. But then at the same time, we're like, that's kind of what got that officer convicted. Like, us being able to see that video for months and months and months.
But maybe had they not heard people from the other side saying it was okay and why it was okay and all these breakdowns of why what the police officer did was right, maybe the jury would have seen it clearly.
Oh, anyway. I see. Yeah, because when I had that thought about maybe we shouldn't talk about it, I immediately thought about George Floyd because I was like, that played out in the public well before the trial started, and I feel like that had a lot to do with why he was convicted. So I don't know. I think it's a slippery slope, but at the same time, it's like anybody can be in these positions of no one knows you to now Nancy Grace is screaming about you every night, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
You did it, you did it, you did it. I don't care, you did it. And you go into jail now because everyone has already convicted you before they even hear any piece of evidence. So anyways, statistically speaking, though, when someone is married, the spouse is always considered a suspect first. Yeah, very much so. And I'd be thinking about that too. I'm like, what if something happened to me or Alice? Like, we would have to be accountable for just any day. Like that, well, where were you this day at this time? And if you cannot remember or can't prove it,
I will never remember.
Oh my God.
I'm going straight to jail if she die.
But then I was like, well, luckily we have things like the Ring camera. We have phones to show where we were. Like, there's so many ways.
Track it.
Yeah, because when Scott supposedly killed his wife, that was in 2002. So smartphones were not a thing. There were no home security cameras the way they are now. So there's so many ways to track people than there were years ago. So I think we would probably be all right. Because let's say something happened to me and that was the day you actually went to Target or to your mom's house. 20 cameras will have seen you, whether it be the highway cameras, the cameras in your mom's place, or Target's camera. Like, somebody will have seen you.
But what if I did it and I'm trying to get away?
At that time that I'm supposedly...
No, I'm just saying, what if I did it and I'm trying to get away with it?
Anyways, I had a few cases that we couldn't produce because the arresting cop or lead detective got in some other trouble and we couldn't put them on TV. That is so... Boy, you couldn't have me in RL's position. I'd be like...
Mom here.
What?
Your mom.
Oh, hey, Mom. Yeah, I think he is innocent, Mom. I really do. Or he's definitely not guilty of what they said he did when they said it was done. That's for sure. Oh, it's harder to produce content now for true crime. Cops hated how one show did something and blame all shows. And the amount of cops who get themselves in trouble after making an arrest is crazy. Oh, yeah. I don't even understand how these cops agree. Like, every time I'm watching one of these documentaries and a cop is sitting in a chair ready to talk, I'm like, oh, he agreed? Like, because a lot of times they be like, I don't want to participate. Yes, that too. They'll be retired.
Got nothing to do. Like, I'll do it.
Retired. Terry said, Lex is guilty, guilty, guilty. Yes, makes crime a lot harder. That's very true. Scott killed his first wife and got away with it, and that's why he got charged with the second one. Yeah, you're talking about the other Scott Peterson. There were two. I know. He's talking about the Untouchable, the one Lifetime made a movie about. We're talking about the guy who supposedly killed his pregnant wife. She was like 8 months pregnant, and right before Christmas Eve, she went missing, and that determined she died somewhere around then. And they say he did it because he was having an affair with this other lady.
So wait, they have the same name?
Yes.
So the moral of the story for the ladies out there.
It's not
lead them Scott
it's like
Petersons.
Scott, I think it's two Scott Peterson. Yeah, because the one Ariel's talking about, I think he got married 3 times. It was weird. I watched that Lifetime movie. He got married, and like almost every time his wife died.
You know what? I'm so mad about
murdered. What?
When I used to like Google my name, I could pretty much find myself or my dad, whatever, blah blah. But then that true crime joint about what's his name, the football player, Hernandez, came out, Hernandez. And then the dude, the dude he shot and tried to kill that stayed alive. We have the exact same name. His name's Alex Bradley.
Yeah, it is.
If you type my name in, he's the person that pops up now.
Yes, RL in California, Modesto, California.
I was so mad.
They released all of Chris Watts' interrogation footage. I watched it a few years ago. It's on Netflix. Very disturbing. I watched the Netflix special too, and I meant to go and watch that back. But sometimes I feel like I got to give myself a break because I be scared. Like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night to go use the bathroom, and I'll be scared because I'll be like, "What if someone's in here?" Bye, TL. I'll be like, "What if someone's in here? What if they're good?" Like, I just get too much in my mind, so I got to like fall back, relax. Yep, good. Not Netflix, but YouTube. Yeah, Chris Watts was crazy. He did not have to kill his whole family like that. Like, he didn't have to kill any of them, but definitely not them kids. I mean, none of them deserved to die. None of them. But I really don't understand
What?
how he killed them kids like that.
Who said there's another Peterson? Oh, your mom.
Oh yeah, she's talking about the staircase documentary. His name was Michael, I think. Michael Peterson.
That's crazy.
That's not uncommon. There were two victims with the same name, but in different locations.
What y'all talking about?
And they got killed the exact same way.
They talking about these murder mysteries.
Yes, I'm telling you. And it's like true crime. And this is where I'll be feeling like, Ebony, this is real life. Because I'll watch these true crime documentaries. I'll be like, man, when is another one coming out? I need a new one. It's like, no, you don't. These people need to live.
Once I heard Manifest didn't end, like, for real.
She said, I'm still scared.
I can't even start. I want to start, but.
You see, that's why you scared to fly, girl. Don't be watching that stuff. Oh my gosh. But yeah, true crime, I'm addicted. And it's like it's not like I'm addicted to Real Housewives. There will always be Real Housewives on, you know. And true crime is sort of the same, but I'm picky with my true crime documentaries. I don't like those reenactment ones. I don't like the way some are shot where it looks like it was shot in the 90s, you know, like the camera is not cinematic. I need it to be cinematic. Like I need it a certain way if I'm gonna watch.
Oh, you watched it right before you had to get on a plane?
No.
All right. Did you say your good thing? Yes,
that you helped pull my creative slump.
Who?
You did.
When?
I said that. I wasn't not listening. See y'all in 5 years. Hopefully y'all still doing African girl. You're crazy. I can't watch scary stuff. I'm so scared. Be hearing something. Yes. I know, Ma, I do. That's why that's why I need to just watch other things and let the true crime docs come as they come through the people that I like to get them from. Like HBO does the best. They do the best. All right, that's it. That's all for me. We've been saying we was gonna go like 30 minutes ago. I could talk about true crime all day.
That's how y'all get her to stay on.
Yes. No, I need to make money. I need you to keep watching. Yes, I'm telling you, I love it. I will watch. Now, one that really made me afraid, y'all.
I didn't watch the Miss Pat show yet. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, my mom said that's really good, but I saw the trailer. It's really funny.
I saw her. She was on TMZ or something.
But that true crime. Remember that one I was watching? It was called "I'll Be Gone in the Dark," and it was about the serial killer in the 70s in California. It's an HBO special, and it was the guy Patton Oswalt's wife was writing a book, and she ended up dying while writing. That's as crazy
as his wife,
huh?
This is crazy.
I know, but the story and how they told that story and how disturbed she was writing that book. Mm-hmm. I didn't even see what she saw. I saw some of the pictures. It just got into like my spirit or something. I was scared, y'all. Like it turned me off from true crime for like months. I'm so scared. Oh, so scared. And I think it's because
Tiffany said she saw that too.
Yeah. See, Tiffany, weren't you scared? And I think it's because he was killing couples. So I just felt like this could have happened. This could happen to us. Oh my God. I just was so scared.
Y'all saw that. This title alone is giving me no. What's it called again?
I'll Be Gone in the Dark.
And what did it come on, or what did
HBO? It's probably on there still. It's like 6 or 8 episodes.
All right, y'all. So y'all go ahead and watch. I forgot what the name of
the title alone is giving no, because that's what he said to one of his victims. He was like, "You can scream, you can call the police, it won't matter because no one's gonna hear you, no one's coming, and I'll be gone in the dark." And I was like, yo. He ain't lying. I was so scared, but I kept watching. I had to see how it turned out. I was so scared. And then the fact that she died while writing the thing, I was like, this is too much. I think I'll stay away from HBO. No, it was good. I'm telling you, it was good. I just wasn't really prepared for the details. I wasn't prepared for the details.
How's the audio? Because we're using something different also.
Yeah.
Should have tested it.
Devin said, I'm watching it tonight.
I'm about to say, the way y'all talking about it, it does seem like it's something to watch.
I worked on a show called Relationship Killer that will air on Oxygen. I got to watch more stuff on Oxygen because I heard they do have a lot of true crime. In January, it's going to be amazing. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye out for it. Make sure you remind us too, like, because we're going to need reminders. So just keep reminding us. Oh, sorry, Miss J. She said thanks for that quote before bedtime. I know, because he's gonna be downstairs in the basement. I'll be like, when you coming upstairs?
She will.
And he'll be like, why do you have the TV on and you watching something on your iPad? Don't worry about it.
And the phone in her hand.
I need to feel like the room is alive with life, okay? I'll be scared. I don't do creepy movies. It's not a creepy movie. I didn't expect the documentary to be like, because I can watch, whodunits all the time, but this one was just, serial killers can be creepy in a way because there's no logic. Like when someone kills their wife or lover or whatever, like that's not gonna really happen to you from them. But serial killers, there's no logic or reason behind what they do. They're serial killers. And I feel like women are most prone, like they're the biggest victims to serial killers a lot of times. And that was why this one with the I'll Be Gone in the Dark was so scary, because he was killing couples.
Do you watch Queen of the South?
No.
Janice, is that?
I don't like drug shows. And a lot of times it becomes too gory. Like they be pouring alcohol on someone and setting them on fire. Like I can't watch that type of stuff. Banging their knees out with a hammer. I cannot.
That's your turning point, not creepy serial killers, but a hammer to the knee. Get me out of here. You're wilding. All right. Well,
it's scripted too.
Right. So it's not real.
No.
Anyway, we're gonna close this up though. You have anything else you want to say?
No. Actually, we'll be back in a couple weeks. We'll be back September 1st, the best month of the year, because that's my birthday month.
We're not going. Since we skipped a week, we're not just going to pick back up.
Oh, I guess we could pick back up next week.
I'm just asking. I don't care.
Yeah, we'll come back next week, y'all. We'll come back next week. I'm pretty sure we will. It's like ever since we moved it to Wednesday, something has come up. So
African girl asked about the genetic testing.
The genetic testing is still going on. I think we'll get something back this week, so we'll let you guys know. I'm gonna do my IVF videos soon, y'all. Like my issue has been trying to figure out how I want to compile these clips.
Stage gore, right?
Without it being too choppy. Like here's random one day appointment, and now here's 2 weeks later another appointment. Like I'm trying to figure out how to string it all together in a way that makes sense, because otherwise it's just going to be a bunch of clips put together back to back that kind of feel like, what am I watching here? Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure that out. I might do something where I speak in between, or maybe put title cards in between. I don't know. I might be overthinking this a little bit, but I don't think I forgot. I'm definitely going to keep posting these videos, but I just got to figure out how I want to do it.
Did you watch a man with 3 wives? Janice, what's that come on?
No. He married and now they missing. What channel is that on? Good night, Alexis. That's why I'm gonna stay based in Virginia. I want to be in California, New York, but I can't spend all my money on rent. Yeah, especially in California. New York might even be better after I keep hearing how much prices are in California, and then the fires and the droughts, and you might just be better off in New York or Jersey.
How they having droughts and about to go under the water?
Saying, like everything is wrong in California, and then they're like $2,000 for this 1-bedroom apartment. Like what? That's and 600 square feet. Yeah. And the traffic and the bad air quality. It's like so many things. It's like, and you got to keep up appearances and image and look a certain way because you feel like you should since you're in California. Like it's just a lot. That's 460 square feet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bye, Marla.
All right, we'll bye everybody.
Yeah.
Off anyway.
All right, y'all. We'll see you next week. If anything changes, I will definitely let you guys know. But as of now, we plan to be back here 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time next Wednesday. Love you guys. Good night.
Good night.